things off. Desk mentioning it, but of course, a happy birthday to Alex. We'll see what kind of gift the team is able to provide. Is it going to be a victory or a trip to the cardiologist office?
เดี๋ยวก็รู้ Happy Birthday ป่ะ
Maybe
Or both.
Yeah.
อันดับ
Frankly.
10เลยก็ลาวก็เหล็ก
For the orthopedist for his wrist from slamming the desk.
Could also very well be. As well, look at the try out pressure. Kahlua, second layer from Chin Boys is there. Clears the boom bot and that frenzy from Forsaken at this range. Not going to be able to do too much. However, unanticipated outside of showers. He's going to be good for 2 quick kills before falling down. Divide now. No ambiguity about this one. Arrives. Around the corner. Divine managing to slip the net a bit. Evacuates over towards the site where Spike can now be grabbed up.
That shows really nice preparation, understanding how Forsaken likes to play around the smokes.
ยังไง
Here's the footsteps. And
สวย
cannot find either of them. Splitting the difference there.
เริ่มต้น
It's
ได้
going to be
จริง
Talon taking the opening pistol.
ในคำนี้
Yeah,
ละกัน
nice recovery here from Talon. An aggressive maneuver from PRX, but it gets red pretty early. You know, the whole way through, they're anticipating that PRX is going to want to use the brim smokes to find some trickery.
ต้องชม
The
จิตปล่อย
flash
ตอ
out,
นนี้
set the boom bot through.
นิ่ง
The
พอ
Talon's far enough back that they're able to absorb the
แต่เนี้ย
pressure.
สื่อสารพลาดเนี่ย
Crossfire here set up. Patman does well to find 2, but again, Talon just understanding their opponents so well. That paint shell's so well thought out by Ty. And that's a huge win to start this half for Talon. Tedesco was talking about, you know, PRX. When they played Boom on this map, they did their damage on the defender side.
Cruz going on a lurk, finding the tap, but isn't ready for Jing to also be there, but nothing to be recovered. Just the ghost going to be left.
But doesn't really give much info here.
โหว่าเสียงอะไรเสียงเกมนี่
Now something making his way over to the B site, so.
Jiggle peek from Divide, spotting plenty. Dizzy on the entry, Forsaken trying to push forward here, but it's fully blinded up. Divide still able to find 1, finds 2, looks for a 3rd, cannot. Brimmy with that Marshall in hand, is able to find the kill of something. Gets the headshot, and oh boy. It's starting to get a little bit dicey. There's the push
แป
out.
ลกๆว่ะ
And had he even been able to find the kill on something, Jing would have had him dead to rights. So it's going to be some very nice weapon upgrades and a tied up scoreline of 1-1.
Yeah, just Talon trying to sell a little bit of a fake here with Cruz going on an exploration mission to U-Haul, seeing if he can get there for free, but it's stopped by PRX, and then they come right back. This is a huge round for them to win. Could completely change the dynamic.
จัดให้คมๆเลยดิพิสตอล
Sheriff's so good in the hands of these PRX players. Devi in particular.
โอ้ย
Something there to finish, and you know, something was on Frost podcast saying, you guys have no chance. You're going against me.
ตอนนี้เสมอ 1-1 อะโดนพิสตอล
Just using some util to clear some space.
And wanting to get that Thrash online. Patman for now, the one launching towards Showers. Jing potentially at risk. As here comes the rush. Drops down, avoids the net. Paint shells could be a good amount of value as that is so many players getting absolutely wrecked. Just the one death, but look at the health bars. Any chance of really repeating the magic for the previous round? The pulled off is quickly being silenced here.
แต่2 ทีมนี้คนเชียร์
Looking like it's pretty
คน
done.
เชียร์เยอะทั้งคู่
Shit. Trying to find the timing. Not gonna happen.
Yeah. It's like 170 damage paint shell. So let's go ahead and flush out the remainders. Something. A couple big rounds there from him back to back. Going to be 2 charges away from having that dimensional drift online. As we now get ready to go into a kind of
เป๊ปเมนดิ
bonus.
วันนี้
Yeah,
วันนี้
right.
เป๊ปต้อง
It's
เอา
the
ไง
effective bonus. Just spamming there. All that util just being combined. And Talon just getting read pretty well here these first couple of rounds. He's gonna have to, outside of the pistol, he's gonna have to kind of change up a little bit. A lot of weapons available.
Oh,
Both
Jing.
sides.
Jing very quickly taking some space out towards Fountain. Shove them back, and PRX have widely contained Talon, keeping them from scaling forward and gaining any real info.
Yeah. Talon has no idea, so they have to use a Dizzy to clear that corner. Taken and pushed out of Hookah. They're just waiting, looking for any more aggressive plays from PRX, seeing if there's a follow-up off the the back of that early space take by Jing. Instead, they're going to double stack Hookah. Primi, along with Crew, is going to be tasked trying to clear it.
Dialed in, early damage found. Here's that double stack. Jing's life for the potential round win. Talon now fully clustered up, but such a poor position. Have to go ahead and TP one player out. It's going to be Kahlua with a spike rotating across towards A. Seems like maybe Jit Boy's sticking around to try to see what he can get done.
30 seconds.
But why? I mean, Kahlua can't do anything. Can't really make any kind of movements here unless they're able to open something up on the opposite side of the map.
Right.
He's now starting to rotate. There's 20 seconds
มัน
remaining.
ยากแล้วอะ
Yeah.
ไม่ทันเลยดีกว่าจะรอ
And they don't know
โร
if
เท
there's
ตมา
anybody. Okay, they're
20 วิ
safe.
อ่ะ
They just
เข้า
have
มา
to
แล้ว
save.
ยังไงวะน่ะ
Jit Boys is in
เอ้
the
ย
site,
เอาดี
and they have to save.
10 seconds.
Eh?
left.
ชิบ
He's
หาย
about
ละ
to die.
ๆเพื่อนหลุดเข้ามาคนเดียว
They have to
ก็มา
save.
เซฟในไซต์
โอ้
Well, the wheels have come off.
Yep, already.
จริงๆถ้าจะเซฟไม่ทันก็เก็บไปสู้วินาเด้อ
Did not take
Ding.
long. I
They do
started to
backpack
think it
like
as soon
Talon.
as Kahlua TP'd. I'm like, are they just gonna save? Are they just gonna hide him in the TP room and just wait? Because you know their economy's
เมื่อ
not
กี้ใคร
great.
บอกให้
They
ไปลอง
have
คอน
no
เซนเต้
map
นะ
control.
จบเมื่อกี้จบ7มาเมื่อกี้
They try to go for something to see if they can
ของทองด้วย
catch PRX a little off guard there, but PRX wise to the games of Talon so far, and I think Talon a little bit off kilter here to start. They have some stingers and a sheriff to back up those saved rifles. Do have Primi's ult, so annihilation is available, but see if they can find a good opportunity to use it. Look at the stack from PRX at A. A lot of times you see Primi kind of throw that ult somewhere over here.
สถานการณ์ดูไม่ค่อยดีเท่าไหร่ทารอนตัวนี้
PRX potentially, if it
มี
is,
2 กระบอกวินี้
if it catches somebody. Not deep. But that's just opening up the orb there. Nightfall, a little bit closer there. Patman. Here we go. Util's got to be good. Forsaken.
Quick clear of that is
มี
annihilation.
หลายอย่างมากที่ต้องยิงครับ
Sent out. Grab onto one Pat.
ช่วยเพื่อนได้หรือเปล่า
Primi, they're trying to spam out
มี
Forsaken.
คนมาช่วยได้
Save him for the moment. Will get
อุ้ย
traded, but Patman comes up with
ผัด
three.
เม่น อะไรจะขนาดนั้นวะน่ะ
One step forward, 5 steps back. PRX about to have a 3-round lead here from the defense as Jit Boys
โอ้
get a shot in, but no kill. One casualty,
เออ
the cost of an ultimate. PRX now looking damn good.
They read that the whole way.
พัดเม่นมันเอาจังวะ
ใช่ช่วง
You
นี้
can
ผัด
see
เม่
it
น
on
มัน
the
เอาจัด
minimap.
เลย
They knew where that annihilation was going to be.
เหมือนพอเข้ามา
They're
ปุ๊บ
happy
แบ
to
บ
absorb it
ไม่ต้อง
because they're in position to clear it.
ขายวิญญาณให้วาโลแรนต์อ่ะ พอเข้ามาอยู่กับเล็กอ่ะ
Jing able to fall back behind the truck, and Patman's right there. Jing gets back up with a blast back. Beautiful, beautiful read from PRX. Really good understanding of their opponent there. Yeah, I was gonna say. Time for a timeout.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, compared
But
to
it's a
last
top
week,
anyway,
the
eh?
Zeta series, everything just different, looking a lot more normal here for PRX. The energy is
ก็ที่
exactly
โดน
where
โด
you
นนิ
expect
โค
it to
ไป
be.
แบบว่า
The bombs, the pop-ups
Eh.
here after the rounds, all of that was lacking. The pistols still not really coming together, but they got the eco win.
They did, and I mean that's the thing. Like, they don't win pistol rounds, but they're so good at the rest of the game. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's crazy if you go back and look at Toronto. The amount of pistol rounds they lost, how many times they lost both pistols and still won a map.
Yeah,
Bonkers.
and then it started ramping up. It's kind of, I mean, it was the same thing with T1 in Bangkok.
Yeah.
Didn't win any pistols.
Pistols, yeah, you know, everybody talks about, oh, if you
When they
win
started building up that record.
if you win both pistols, you win the map like 70% of the time or something. Well, statistics don't always tell the whole story, and with PRX, that's certainly been their MO for ever since they have been in Valorant.
Grab net over the top. Not going to find a grab here. Patman has faded back, though, into the site. Sees it ready. Might just send that on timing at the same time. Something far forward. Showstopper's out. And Ty does manage to survive that.
Ow.
38. Kahlua with a very nice shot. This
Oh,
by
shit,
Jing at the
didn't
same
win.
time, though. Pick on the cruise over by Short.
No
Drops the
spike.
spike.
Yeah,
แต่โลจัดทารอน
nice play there.
ปะทะเมื่อกี้
Dodged that showstopper, but he took a lot of
อัด
damage.
แล้วครับผม
Arrested Kahlua.
Yeah.
Check onto the corner, Forsaken. Sees the stim beak in the back away.
They've got the TP here. So if Talon kind of times this right, they can wait this out at least. Make it a 2. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Well, there's the two players that survived the showstopper. Can't survive
Wee.
Forsaken,
โอ้
nor
โห
can Primmy.
หมดเลยครับเจอวันเว
There's a tap into the
ไม่
off
ได้เล่น
shot, something. Goes ahead and closes it out. 5-1. PRX
ไม่ได้เล่น
shrugging off that timeout call.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, it looked like maybe this was gonna go okay here for Talon. You know, they get that kill. Okay, but as soon as that smoke bloomed, Forsaken just spammed down and got 2. And able to use the edge of the poison cloud to find the 3rd.
This is something that was also missing a bit last week. So he can get up on his feet there.
วีคที่แล้วเจสันไม่ได้ยืนใช่ปะ
Again, aggro angle.
We
It's
need
gonna
you,
be a
man,
leg
back.
shot.
ชัดเลยวีคที่แล้วพัดแท่งกับวีคนี้มันไม่เหมือนกัน
Quick stim beacon onto the exit. Judge getting the spot there, but Ty not wanting to pursue deep enough to be able to try to find the kills. Means the spike can get planted. Very much going to be quickly cleared out.
Beautiful from Divide.
Dimensional drift now
Something.
in play. Something dropping down, looking for the
รี
spot
เท
outs.
คมีออกปีทอสไตรค์โอ้โห
Multiple players tucks into hookah.
เฮ้ย
Orbital gonna be
โอ้โห
dropped. Now,
ถือว่า
one.
เฉียบอยู่
Showstopper gonna be
เฉียบอยู่
calling out, turns back,
เฮ้ย
expecting this peak, and ooh,
ผมว่าเป็นไง
able to find that kill. Jig boys at the same time, however, manning the flank. Patman down. The jump forward. Forsaken trying to scale, but Ty with that judge.
จบเลยครับ
was
เจอ
able to
จั
deny
ด
him
ฮะ
access.
รับสองเว้ย
That's something
จั
I
ด
think
เสกวินครับ
probably hear that in the replay.
ที่ภาพเมื่อกี้ถ้าไม่ใช่จัดเนี่ยก็โดนอะ
Until that he's getting himself
ยังไงก็โด
missing
น
that
กูใช้
shot.
คำนี้ดีกว่า
Denying
แม่
the
ง
showstopper will make up for it here to at least make this a bit more costly, but Talon
โล
will
ภ
be
มา
able
อ
to
ย่าง
find
ส
a
วย
second
เป็นเหล็ก
round win.
Yeah. This one, though, looked scary for a moment for Talon. I mean, with the dimensional drift being used,
ใช่อันนี้คือ
the
ใบเฟิร์น
orbital
บินไปเหรอ
strike
น่ะ
to cut Talon in half.
ผมบินทีจัด
Essentially isolate some of the players
นี่
on
นึ
the
กว่า
front
กรุ
of
งเทพ
the
พัท
site.
ยา
That's when Jing springs to action, and if he gets 2 there, it's probably round over. Got that little bit of extra angle. Ty just surviving
One enemy remaining.
just by his fingernails hanging on. Now you've got a lot of good ults here for the side of Talon. Got the Nightfall, you got the Thrash, Cosmic Divide. Okay,
Quickly cleared.
bye-bye Thrash.
Face
Good luck
your
recovering
fear.
that.
Watch it, find it.
Nightfall.
Oh,
วิ
โอ้โหไอ้ฟอร์มแบบ
โอ้
ว่า
โห
โอ้โห
วินี้
So quickly.
โอ้ย
He's collecting both.
โอ้วินี้ถ้าเราทำ
Forsaken
ไอ้นี่
tucked
จัด
here behind the
ทำดี
wall.
จัด
Let me just bounce forward, find
Ui,
that
ผม
one. Okay,
รู้แล้วว่าเหลื
suddenly
อลูกตรงนั้น
Talon,
น่ะ
they've locked in.
ให้คมด้วย
The scrappiness of the previous rounds, very much abandoned.
what a combo there though. To use that Thrash as bait for the Nightfall to set up Ty. That was really well thought
โอ้
out.
โหไล่ทีครับ
I didn't think it had a catch on him. I
บอก
think it
เล
was
ย
just
ขาด
there
แค่
so
ออฟเดียว
quickly.
Spike planted.
Regardless, looking for a flawless. I mean, they know that this operator's in hand. They would love to force a rebuy. Something pulling off the angle. Wary about this potential flank coming through. Primmy. Oh, bit of noise made there. Oh, shot going wide. Something tries to draw down to the Sheriff. And that will secure the flawless.
ฟอร์เรต
Oh boy. All right.
They think themselves are
Looked like
equals.
maybe PRX was going to run away with this, but
วันนี้ท่านตื่นตัววะ
it's just a great play here. Look at that Nightfall hits everything.
อันนี้ไปวางนี่ตื่นเลยอะโอ้โหดูยิง
Ty
ดิ
just pushing and Patman tries to respond, but just didn't anticipate that Ty was just going to keep swinging. Nice play from Primmy around the Cosmic
หมาย
Divide.
ถึงจังหวะไหนจังหวะเลสโตดมาเหรอ
Really nice. Really
I'll see
nice
you.
round
Microphone
from
activated.
Talon.
And an immediate timeout call.
Long
here
Ruby,
for
what did
PRX. 2 rounds in a row, 2 rounds separating. So Alex looking to intervene.
Kind of curious what he's going to want to say now. You know, I thought most of those rounds, even the first one that they lost, this last one, you just got outplayed, but
ตึง
one
อยู่ครับ
before it, I thought they had
อ
a
เล็ก
pretty
ถึงกับ
decent
ต้อง
idea
พอดไวฮะ
on how to play that retake. Just got beat a little bit in a few pivotal moments and a few pivotal gunfights.
กลับมาจากจัดแล้วก็เมื่อกี้เทียบไปไว
Wants to try to create a little bit more map pressure. I mean, I think your showers control was the right idea in that round. It's just you had 2 ultimates to contend with that made it untenable. So
แต่ดูได้สู้
who
อยู่
wants
นะ
to say, or maybe this is just one of
แต่เรื่อ
those
งยิงยังดูสู้ไม่
ice
ได้
your
ว่ะ
opponents.
บางจังหวะ
Focus on your
ไอ้เฟล็กแม่ง
fundamentals.
ดีกว่า
อืม
Focus on yourself. Still have enough for another op.
Microphone
การมาของเชสโก้ครับผม พูดได้คำเดียวว่าลุ้นแชมป์เต็มตัวครับ
One away from another showstopper
Microphone
here.
activated.
So that's huge for Talon.
เมื่อกี้อเล็กบอกว่า เอ้ยทุกคน
Crazy
ไม่
last
ขออะไรมากนะ
round.
วันนี้วันเกิด แล้ว
จั
ก็
ดให้หน่อย
แล้วก็จบเลย ตัดบท
Bot coming through, backs away. He fires off, but able to avoid the blind. Quick recovery is net nade going to be sent. Sees, however, at the same time going to be sent in.
ทำครับทำอนาคตในทีวี
Batman going to be zoned back. Pretty dead to a fight.
เอาว่ะ
Tight,
อุ้ย
desperate to flush out this enemy fan. Eventually
วัดเชิง
he's
กัน
able
ไป
to do
ช็อ
so,
ต
but
นี้
at the same time, how the
ครับไม่ต้องเสียท่า
able to
ไป
play that one back. So that does give PRX a player advantage. Talon are now
แต่
stuck
เพื่อน
between a
เข้า
rock
ไม่
and a
ได้
hard
เพื่
place
อน
just because the spike is stranded here in sight.
They're gonna have to win some gun battles now. Now you got that op on the other side here. Cruz looking, probably suspects they haven't seen it on the other side of the map. Cruz didn't actually confirm it. Oh, Devi.
While falling, Devi hits the shot. Jit Boys previously had sprayed out, and they heard the teleporter. They should have a damn good idea of everybody's location right now. Now they have it
30
confirmed.
seconds left.
เฮ้ย
For a second, we'll just strafe into that
Oh,
Phantom
the-
spray. So a kill going to be found, but unless they can get 3 more here pretty quickly. This is going to be PRX stretching the lead, and now it's pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, there's just not enough time. And this one ends up getting away from Talon.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, so you can see the idea from the timeout. It's to kind of play retreat a bit. Use your util to buy yourself a little bit of extra space and time. You know, Patman there falling back into elbow, just trying to keep Ty pinned there as long as possible. Allow for Devi to get there to strike from his position. Devi does strike.
โอ้โห
Right through double
บ้านอยู่
volley
ไม่ออก
there.
ไม่ได้ซีดพิษ
So you
ไฟ
can see they have a lot of combos here to really gum up the works at B.
ตัวละลาย
You got the snake bite, you got the molly, you got the
ตัวดี
sea
ตัวละ
snake
ลายเลย
combo.
เมื่อกี้
Like so much ability to stall Talon. So if Talon commits like Ty did, it can be really tough. I mean, that's kind of been part of the game plan, I think, for PRX is cut them in half, make them earn it.
Masha trying to clear something off the angle. Showstopper coming through, sent in a little bit shallow. The gate crash. Exit, but
เอา คม
absolutely on fire.
เหี้ยเจอเซตอัพห้องน้ำจังหวะเดียว
Just a hair off, unable to stop the plant from coming
ไล่
through.
มา
ดุจังอ่ะ
There's
TSY
just
วันนี้
another
ยิงโค
aggro
ตรดุ
push
นะ
from him. Showstopper not finding value, but that Vandal absolutely
ที่
does.
ใส่กันสวยอยู่นะแทนรอนจังหวะเนี้ย
Dude is on one.
Oh, and
เต
Jit
ะ
Boy's
แบบ
got a
ถอย
spot
หมดเลย
there. Paint shell gonna
Jit
be
Boy
sent over
ผม
his
อะ
way, but
ผมแล้ว
goes
แต่
towards
หน้า
the
แล้ววิน
cover.
ไม่น่าพลาดแล้ว
Quickly
เอ้ย
backing,
อะไรนะ
shot. Patman trading one back, but it's gonna be a 2v4.
อะไรนะ
อะไรแบบนี้มันไม่
Last
ควรจะ
player
เกิด
standing.
ไม่ทันไม่ทันไม่ทันอย่าเสียเยอะไป
Hold his own
เสียเยอะไป
เสียเยอะไปเสียเยอะไป
Gets a headshot.
เงินไม่ได้ดีนะการเงินไม่ดีนะตอนนี้
And has to just back away. Up and swap teleporter taken. Batman is going to be routed back in towards the attacker spawn as Talon continuing to claw their way back into this one. 4-6.
Yeah. Plenty of money, though, for PRX at Talon.
เซต
I mean, Ty has
เซต
been
หน้าห้องน้
outrageously
ำเอา
good on
เลิก
these
ทำงาน
entries.
ปุ๊บโชว์ต็อปเปอร์สวนเลย
These
How
multi
is-
kills that he's
คารอน
able
ส
to
อง
pick
ศูน
up.
ย์ครับ
อุ้ย
เฮ้ย
Yeah, he can
โอ้
use
โห
that showstopper to
การหรือเป
claim
ล่า
a little
วัน
bit
นี้
of extra real estate, but
สูสี UF ตอนนี้
that double is
ตอน
basically
นี้แบบ
round over.
6-4อะ
Just disgusting.
One enemy.
I
See
mean,
you.
nothing wrong with, in some ways, what PRX does. They're just, again, they're getting outshot.
เชียร์ไปโคตรเดือดอะวันเนี้ย
Just
Jing.
the better player there.
คนอื่น
He's
ยังห
gonna
ลับ
have
ยัง
another
ยัง
annihilation.
เงียบ
Give
ๆอยู่
him
เล
a
ย
pit
อั
for
นนี้
Devi.
Like a similar setup.
รอบหนึ่งว่ะ
Mosh, the haunt, annihilation, as you say,
โดนเหมือนเดิม
available.
เลย
Hit the try to lock off this short position.
Yeah, they're playing aggressive to make sure that A is going to be more difficult. Try to use this comp's advantage towards those big chokes that we saw earlier, if they can. Jing's going to be tucked pretty far back outside of Bath, though.
Time to jump.
And making a move. If you can get the control of Hookah here, it seems like that's gonna be the main game plan. Maybe send Jit this time by himself towards B long.
Oh, he's swinging out even wider.
Hey,
They're swinging out 3 players
hey,
strong. Somehow
hey.
something doesn't
เฮ้ย
take any damage there. Is able to
Hại
avoid
lắm.
that. Well, he at the ready here for the drop down as Cruz able to spot anything to try to really call for a rotate.
Nice patience being shown though by PRX. Not committing much util, just the fade.
Prowler to fountain, spotting nothing, something.
โอเค
Die. So there's the jump for it.
โอ้ยโอ้
Something finds the shot.
ย
Annihilation going to be
เฮ้ย
locked
ได้อ
in,
ยู่
finds the grab,
Okay.
pull him here to
แล้ว
his
เซตล็อก
death.
ได้ไซส์เรียบร้อยเลยอย่างงี้
Batman will fall.
Spike planted.
Jing
โอ้ลงมา
arriving
โดนส
here
ตัน
into
หนึ่ง
hookah. The swing out of
นี่
the
เอ้า
smoke. Jing
พี่
able to readjust.
เสียดายว่ะ
Finds the
น่ารอ
kill
ไว้
on
หนึ่ง
Cruz.
เมื่อกี้
3v3 now, but Kaluit swinging around the back, finds
เอ
the
อ
timing.
ได้อยู่
Forsaken going to be
ไอโอ
struck
โบ
down.
ได้ซีทีเคลียร์แล้ว
ทีทีเคลียร์เล่นงานได้แบบ
Need
นี้
the joint forces here. Alongside Jing through hookah. Pushing from this position. Going to be nigh impossible.
ทีเอสวดูลิสอยู่แล้ว พอมาทอนอะคาเดมี่เล่นคอนโทรลเลอร์ใช่ไหม พอมาขึ้นชุดใหญ่เหมือนแบบก็เล่นคอนโทรลเลอร์ป่ะ
Heading up to
แล้วโลมัน
round.
แบบ
อ่า
ทุกคนมันต้องเปลี่ยนโลหมดเลยอ่ะ
Wanna make
มัน
sure
ไม่
he
ลง
can
ตัวใช่ไหม
get those full rifles available for the last
เล่นนี้
round.
สลับมาดูลิสปั๊บ อ้าว
Talon just
คน
waiting
เก่า
for
ๆแม่
their
งกลายเป็นโล
moments.
ลงตัวเลยที
Taking
นี้
a little bit of an extra pause, actually.
แล้วเล่นดูลิสดี มันก็เลย
Some of that util
ออกมา
away
ดู
from that
ดูดี
that
ขึ้น
choke point outside of hookah. They're able to
Last
get through
round
the
in
dizzy,
half.
even though it connects. Even though something stops the entry. Just was ran off. Just a little bit late, but that's okay. The rest of the team was arriving as well. So they're able to work the map very nicely here. Get PRX just a little bit out of position. Find the right time.
ทีมเป็นคนบอกเหรอ
Taken as a judge.
ทีมเป็นคนจัดโล โอ้โห ทีมไม่จัดตั้งนานแล้ววะ
See what Talon wants to do. No ultimates on their side to speak of. You're getting close to some for PRX. Jing in particular. That's the one I'm really looking at, that showstopper. They're playing for the orb.
น่าแบบเป็นแบบหาโลที่ทุกคนสบายใจด้วยไง
เออ
Sees attempt as well, but not a fast scale behind the boom bot.
ที่กูไปชมฟอสนึกว่าฟอสจัดไอ้ที่หาย
Things get a little bit more tricky for Talon. Man, they have no info. If they go for this, if they just say, we're just going to go A,
Recovering it.
they would be walking into a nightmare. Judge around the corner, showstopper behind the truck. Seems like they're rethinking this. Doing a little bit of diligence here, just doing a little bit of scouting to see if anybody else has made their way out on the map.
Jump forward. There's the
อุ้ย
judge.
ขนาดเตสันยังต้องจัดคิดดูดิ ปืนมันขนาดไหน
Getting
อะ
the
เฮีย
spot, but Divine now holding forward inside of hookah. Looking to try to hold the line. Wide swing though, and
Ow.
Grimmy able to readjust.
Back
Finds
shot
the
นี้
kill. Net lobbed in.
Ui.
Dead. Chit Boys with a hell of a shot as the teleporter
โอ้โห
cleared
โอ้
out.
มาว่ะ
Kalua
6-6 ว่ะ
doing his due
ไม่
diligence.
ง่าย
Now
นะ
the
โอ้โห
showstopper going to be lobbed in, but it's way too shallow. All damage avoided by Chit Boys.
2-4 อย่าให้มันเป็นเรื่องยาก
No reason to not go for it, given that
Hey,
it's
bro.
last round of the half here. The PRX
เขาไม่มีของแล้ว
put themselves here in a
Captain
2v4
me,
situation.
Palmer.
Now you'd be very much wishing that you
Ngay.
still had that rocket ready to go.
อุ้ย
อย่าบอกนะว่า Chat GPT ก็บอก6-6เหรอ
Pulse sent.
Remaining.
Snappy, however, is
Ui.
Kalua to clean up the remaining two. And that is going to be a 6-6 half. Considering how things had started, that is fantastic here for Talon.
Yeah, I really like some of these late round calls from Cruz. Okay, you send in your raise,
น้องเฟียสสวัสดีครับ
get taken down by a judge, immediately go to the other side of the map, ready for these TP plays that we saw when PRX was playing Boom.
Enemy remaining.
Know that Forsaken wants to
Sambal
get in there and
สวัสดีครับ
try to catch you off guard. They're very well prepared for it.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah. That was such a clean start here, but Talon is matching and exceeding.
Was that a Pearl Jam shirt I saw in there? Anyway.
Didn't notice.
Well, it said Pearl on the top.
Oh.
And I'm like, are they just a big fan of the map? But then it struck me. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a band that's kind of popular. It used to be.
Maybe they're there with Jing's mom.
Yeah, they're just fans of Pearl, the person. There's a lot of options.
Yeah.
The jewelry, But this is looking really nice for Talon. I think they're starting to get some really good reads. It's just a matter of if, you can slow down PRX on their attacker side. PRX fans in the audience, supporting their team, waving the flag, waving the banner.
Well, this is going to have to be a pretty good attack because now you have Talon working their way over onto the defense. Primmy's there with that deadlock. You have Astra to really slow things up.
Yep.
This is going to have to be pretty decisive.
It's so tough with the Gecko there, too. I mean, that's so annoying to play against. A good Gecko can really just slow you down and nullify executes. That's what I look towards here for Talon is Kilowatt with that util. Just make life difficult. Primmy as well, of course, but that's a given.
Look forward to the frenzy in hand. 2 kills going to be found. Something with 1 in reply, but Patman now gone. Divide.
ลม
Cleared out.
Enemy
จะอยู่
remaining.
กัน
Just
สี่
something.
แล้วเหลือซัมติงคนเดียวไง ทีนี้เป็นเรื่องเลย
Both
นะ
whistles going to be going the way of Talon.
3-1 นะ แทบจะปิดวินเลยอัน
Pulling
นี้
off that eco in the next, looking
Yep,
less
left,
and
left.
less likely.
อื้อหือ
Yeah.
Does have the spike in hand
ทำ
potential.
ได้เพียงว่ะ
Just go ahead
วาง
and
ส
get a
ไป
quick
ร์วัน
plan,
นี้
get some extra
น่าจะเป็น
creds
ช้อยที่
here.
ดีที่สุดนะฮะ
But he's not sure if there's a player lurking. But feeling pretty comfortable at this point. Hasn't seen anybody at Long B, and the only thing you got to worry about here is somebody tucked into elbow, maybe hookah. And Talon
30 seconds
happy to
left.
just play the 3-stack on A and see what they can get out of it. It's going to have to be pretty incredible from something.
Avoided
โอ้
on.
ย
Just
They
shallow
don't,
enough
eh?
that doesn't spot him. Here's the double drop.
เฮ้ย
อ้าว
Maybe a pop.
Mm.
Push, but Jit Boys is there to
องค
cover.
รักษ์อยู่ข้างใน
Shot will come through 3 players survive. Talon gain the lead.
Yeah, taking another pistol, our Talon. Let's see if they can avoid getting egoed again and really assert control over this map. Great. Just crunch play here on the short. Then playing for trades well after that. Don't give Devi a chance to do something heroic. Pretty quick to thwart any attempts from PRX onto scaling into that site.
Listening.
Now you're going to move some of that deadlock util over. Up towards hookah, up towards the exit of B.
Things got a shorty.
Huh?
He's got a collapse.
เฮ้ย
เฮ้ย
Third.
Oi!
He's got a 4th.
Spike down
And
A.
he's
Oh,
there.
D.
They have an ace.
ฮะ
ที่ยิงเป็นเอมแลบเลยตึ้งซ้ายฟุบบนขวา
ฮะ
VTS ไปไว
The Eldritch Gods arriving.
What
What's
is
happening?
going on?
อะไรวะน่า
Is the world
ฟาร์ม
ending?
ฟาร์ม
Oh, it's his skin, I think. Maybe?
เมื่อกี้น่าเก็บออฟเลยนะ
I have no idea. Oh, well, there it goes.
Okay. I was just like, well,
บ้าไปอีกแล้วครับผม
time to get
เห็นแล้ว
raptured.
Well, he's seen him, and he's
และ
got
เอ
it.
ส
Second ace of the day. First
เดี๋ยว
one
ดู
for
รี
Ty
เพลย์
here. As
Ooh.
that
Bad
Talon very
Even
much
in lap,
making
by the
sure
way.
there is
เมื่อกี้
no
Not doing it.
thrifty to be found.
Yeah, that is such a great round for him. He continues to just be incredible
อันนี้ไลน์อัพ
on this map.
ปึ๊บซ้ายปึ๊บโอ้โห
Nasty stuff. Nasty, nasty. Yeah, that's
อเล็กอีโคไง โอ้โห มันเราไม่ต้องร้อนทุกวินก็ได้
now you're gonna have a judge still,
นี่วินอีโคไง
which I don't think that got revealed in the
ร้อน
previous
ทุกวิน
round.
เลย
ร้อนทุกวิน
Bought
เล
it
ย
here. No, definitely
วันนี้
not.
วันเกิดด้วยไง
เมื่อกี้พี่อเล็กบอกพอดแล้วบอกว่าวันนี้วันเกิดนะวันเกิดเฮียนะ
Okay, well, it's a bit of counter spam, and Palua loses his life. Ty able to
Oh,
tug
really?
back.
Something.
ยุ่งละยุ่งละ
The damage
ซัม
found
ติง
on
โดนของแถม
something.
ไม่ใช่เดินอยู่
It's well read. PRX again showing that they've done some pretty good prep. Be ready for some of Talon's moves.
มีมันซูมอย่างนี้เลยเหรอ
Flash turn from
Wee.
Privy finds the headshot.
ท่านเนี่ยท่าน
Wavering. There's a turn to the fake, but this time they're able to overwhelm. Swinging in the corner, Primy going to be
Wee.
taken
Timing
down.
up.
Cruz
ทามมิ่ง
running back to one.
ดวลแพ้
Gonna be opened up. Cruz falls. Now PRX looking good to go ahead and deny this bonus conversion. Trying to run this one back. 3-1 with Jit Boys just with a judge.
ถ้าเมื่อกี้
think
ไม่ใช่
this
ตัว
one's
ปลอม
pretty
ยู
well
รู้
in
น่าจะ
hand.
ยาว
Defy again doing
เก็บ
a
ปื
great
นรอ
job just finding kills for himself. Break the round open. Him and Patman standing tall. Timing. Oh, Defy got there.
And it will find the limb. So 7-8, PRX. Still an opportunity to try to run this one back. Once again, something. Just 2 charges away from having that dimensional drift online.
It's a good round for him there. Using that clone nicely. The spam.
ไอตัว
clearing the-
โคนจะรู้ว่า
clearing
มัน
the
โกง
Gecko
เพราะว่า
util.
Enemy remaining.
Patman
ฝั่ง
just
ตร
threw
ง
a
ข้ามมั
smoke.
นไอฝั่งเจ้า
So
ของ
good
มันไม่
round
ข่าว
for PRX, reading the way that
จัง
Talon
หวะปะ
wants to
ทะ
play
ยังไง
around
เห็น
the
ก็ต้อง
Astra
ยิงอะนะ
smokes
เออ
very nicely.
มันจะแบบคิดว่าเป็นตัวปลอมก็คงไม่
Both
ได้
cycles
อะ
starting to come into play. Primi and Ty one away from theirs.
ก็บอกไม่สั่งการคือไงเห็นก็ต้องยิง
So it seems like trying to get him ways in.
นี่
Grab
พี่
the
ครู
orb
ยังเป็นเป้าดองเลยว่ะ
and should be able to.
ใครๆก็เป้าดองตอนเนี้ย
It's gonna keep
ตรง
pushing.
นี้
Okay.
โอ้ทิ้งบี
They're really wanting to hit B, and Talon is a complete misread on this.
ใครๆก็ใช้นะ ไม่จุดก็ดองอยู่ 2 เป้า
Stacked on A. They're gonna have to play retake, you would think.
Sees the try to delay. Catch on a 1.
เอาวา
ได้
ร์ป
ยิน
มาส
อุ้
วย
ย
Get out of the
เอา
smoke
ละ
and Patman knocked out of the park. Divine now
ดู
trying
ด้วย
to hold the line. The jump across.
เฮ้ย โอ้โห
Define the poke. Ching at the same time gets rid of the
พลา
enemy
ด
fade.
พลาดจอดนี้พลาดมาหัน
This site is on
อย่า
lock.
งนี้ไหลเลย
Needing to wait, needing to play this patiently.
Throwing net.
So rotation
โอ้
from
ถ้า
Jim Boys
ถ้าเอา
comes
ลง
through.
นะ
เอา
บอก
เฮ้ย
เลยได้ลุ้น
And on the one
เฮ้ยแต่
side,
บิ๊กนี่ก็ได้ลุ้นอยู่
อ่ะ
holding
โอเคได้เล่นละ
Not
รู้ตำ
killing.
แหน่งรู้ตำแหน่ง อีกตัวเจ็บด้วย
Last player.
อ้าวแล้วไหลโผล่
Forward. Divine
อื
has to do it
ม
all.
ดาวไวคมว่า
And
หรือ
he
ซี่
shall. 4 kills, 4
ดาวไวโล
HP.
แล้วด้วยนะเมื่อกี้
PRX tied
Think about
8-8.
ทิ้งจังหวะเล่นก่อนเลย
Man, Defy. He's so reliable.
น่าจะโดน
He
ขอบ
just
ทะลุ
always
Isi
seems
dai
to
wa.
find
Yan
ways
ni
to
sui
give
leo ah.
PRX
Yan.
rounds when they need them most.
โอ้โหตัวนี้
Get
เอาไม่
those
ลง
big
นะ
multi kills.
กระสุนหมด
Is able to deal with the jump peak. Killua not swinging quite as wide as he needed to there. Not sure what happened.
นี่ดาวไวเก่าจัดอะ
โดยแม่งเข้าทุก
ใคร
ดอกเลย
ใครจะไปคิดว่าแบบรอไอเทรดเลยอะ
So good.
บอมก็วาง
So often. Now you're on an eco here for Talon. Oh
เอา
goodness.
แล้วไง
And that gives something his ult.
Yep. Could commit it just to go ahead and seal the deal, but they do have a player advantage here for now. So the things get a bit
China
dicey
Singapore
here, which
to
they
Pepe.
have. Well, now we won't even be able to use it.
Ty is a
Footsteps.
showstopper.
Yeah, footsteps have been made. Dizzy out with the recovered Vandal. Lua finds the shot. Jing doing well to go ahead and take out 2, but as you say, showstopper is available if he can kill 1. Almost certainly make a go of it. Is
Hey!
What is that shot? Oh, he's run out of bullets, but
Bah!
high.
แล้วเมื่อกี้ถ้าหันมาโดนแพทเมนอีกอะเอ้ย
He almost does the
บ้าเลย
impossible.
พี่ยิงกับใจเย็นอะแบบอารมณ์แบบ
Oh, he's got gold medal in the Olympics for shooting.
No kidding. That is one of the nastiest sheriff shots you will ever see.
ร้อนป่ะพี่เล็กกล่าวนี้
ร้อนอยู่
Just filthy stuff. Going for these trap plays at the teleporter again, but
เวอร์จัดเลย
Jing deals with it.
Whoa.
Woo!
Makes it look so casual.
I know. Just got the arc. Incredible.
In fact, that was one shot. This is not a frantic spray.
Right. It's not just like you got lucky with a random bullet while
Yeah.
you're trying to track it. He just
Actively doing the math.
he just knew, dude.
Geometry
He got the
master.
protractor out on his screen while he was waiting. He's like, "Oh, you're in the air? Hell, hold on.
This velocity
I brought this." Yeah.
with the wind speed.
Yeah. But the problem for Talon though is the ults are in cycle for both teams.
อ้าว
Showstopper for Showstopper, both finding a kill apiece. Premi something both
แลก
going
กั
to
น
be
ไป
taken
ครับ
down.
เฮ้ย
Out on that time.
แล้วไม่มีใคร
Jim
มอง
Boys quickly collecting 2.
Remaining.
ถ้าจริงมันได้
Lua finds
อยู่
Jing,
หอ
and now it
ที่
is
ว่า
all on
ไม่มีแล้ว
Forsaken, who
ส
does
วย
not read this flank.
มันมี
9 to
มันมี 2 ตัวไงเอ้ย
อืม
Round answer
Oh,
back
he
here from
jumped.
Talon ties us up once again.
Don't use a gun.
Good back and forth. That's a big win for Talon, getting that showstopper away from PRX, using their own, just finding a great timing there. Look at this.
ลาวมันสูสีกันมากเลยแต่มันจบไวดี
เนี่ยของจริงมันมาเคลียร์ยูฮอ
เล่นกันไว
ยูฮอหมด
There, right off of
หันหมดเลย
PRX's Nightfall. Just nullifies it.
9
That's
อ่ะ
huge. That's huge for Talon.
เอาเว้ยทารอนเว้ย
มีอันติอ่ะ
Now you know what
Hunting.
Judge is out there. Let's play a little bit safer. So many good opportunities here.
Who's next?
Just smother Talon out of this round. Here goes something on a drift.
ถ้าเราโรเทตยับเลยแบบโร
Gonna
เท
see
ต
too much.
โอ้โห
โคตรแพ้ทางเดดล็อกอ่ะเดดล็อก
เอ
แพ้
อ
ทางอ
เดี๋
ยู่
ยวเดี๋ยวเราไปแพ้ทางจนรู้จัก
Quick
จัด
little exit there
ของ
inside
หม
of
ด
the
เกลี้ยง
nebula. Talon at the ready. Rashford clone getting spotted there.
มอสกูมีไวเปอร์ V3 ครับผม
Find one before getting struck down.
โอ้โห
In the end, PRX widely just flushing them out into the open and picking them apart limb from limb. Swing out. And overall, that's a damn clean round here from PRX.
You used 2 ults in that round
Let's ruin
as
their
Talon.
day.
So it's like you had a good round for
ทำเวลา
PRX
จัด
where
จัดเกม
they
นี้
take away 2 of Talon's ults, and then previously Talon had done the same to them, so it's kind of trading back and forth, but really is the dimensional drift here. Even though it doesn't get a ton of information in terms of where players are, it gives you a ton of information of where they aren't,
Yeah.
and they're not on B site, so you can just scale forward, throw the orbital strike at the B alley door.
Shout out to all the fans watching there in Singapore.
Much love.
Reminder that Victoria Cheng, Singaporean local, did not predict for PRX to win this.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. Do that information what you will.
Another TP. This time it's Ty.
อ้าว TP
Again, that
One
crossfire
A
being
there.
attempted, but PRX this time just gonna move away from it. Send Jing in with a judge. And this is problematic. I mean, you have Showers control as Talon, but you gotta get through this weaker
โอ้แล้ว
weapon.
จริงได้ใกล้
Planted.
อ้าว
Jing
เรียบร้อย
finding the first here. And you've got 2 more players trying to approach from this angle. He's opened up, widened the gap a little bit, and on the re-swing will lose his head. As Kalua's going to find a timing with Patman reloading. Suddenly,
เอาแล้วไง
you start thinking that this is very possible.
เป็น
Annihilation
เรื่องเลย
is
ครับที
grab.
นี้
อ้า
Something
ว
trying to
เป็น
set
เรื่อง
up
วัน
here for the
เป็น
flash,
เรื่อง
but
เลย
he is all alone.
Player standing.
Turns from it,
3
gets the catch.
เป็น
The
เรื่อง
scale
เล
forward
ย
เป็น
though.
เรื่อง
And Privy
Alec
will
may
barrel stuff
boom
with the
เลย
judge. Wingman defuse is there, and we're tied once again, 10-10.
Oh my God, this is just so wild. I thought this was PRX's round, easy peasy. But then Killua just
เหมือนจริง
takes
ต้อ
his
งถอย
time
แล้วอ่ะ
in Showers. It was the only thing in the round I'm looking at that really Talon had any hope for, and he just finds the perfect moment. He hears Patman jumping into the corner,
Here's the reload. And
just nailed it. Just beautiful timing from Killua. So patient in the bats, in the showers.
ก็ต้องเรียกคุย
Man's got all day.
แต่ทารอนทำเอานี่ว่ะ
Put it to good use. So, actually, Talon.
oh. Well,
This is a Frost classic.
let me change
Your
my
team wins a round and you call a timeout.
อัน
Yeah.
นี้เขาเรียกว่ามีมตากีฬา
Although it actually, I remember when he did this once. I don't remember what match it was, but I remember he did it. And then I was like, I don't know about that, bro. Like your team's fired up, and then they just like ran over the team the rest of the match. Like he just gave them the juice.
Well, we'll see if that's going to be the case again here. So we'd love to just see the team get over the line here. Of course, this bind is your map pick. There's some frantic notes being taken here.
They're always just such a great comedy duo, right? You've got the straight man and Panda, and then you've got Alex just losing his mind in there.
Yep.
It really is just a beautiful combination that they found in that coaching booth.
Bring them down.
They've left Jit all on his own here, but I mean, there's a little bit of deadlock util for him to play around. And
เบียดมาก
should
มาเพื่อ
be
เซต A เลยว่ะ
pretty easy here.
เฮ้ย
Oh wait,
โอ้โห
For a second, I thought he was actually not going to be able to find that one, but
ปืนมัน
does.
ไม่ได้ดิ
ปืนมัน
Was taken down. The pit now going to be invested out the back of Hookah.
wow.
ยากเลยครับ
Defy grabbed here by the net. Goes to go ahead and can safely remove that
Oh,
one.
forsaken.
ไม่ได้วางนะ
Forsaken
ยังไม่
yet
ได้
this
วาง
time. Trying to play out of showers. It's going to be good for one. Quickly gets traded back by Tai.
อมตะจริงๆว่ะไอเล็กกระโดดมาหลังเข้าหลังยูฮ
For
อ
the plant now going to be coming through as Divine looks at just trying to lurk his way out of this pit.
Ui.
Ooh, let's get tagged down. It's really good awareness here from Talon, but
Spike
unable
planted.
to find the kill.
ยากว่ะโอ้โหต่างเป้า
Low is, yeah, that is just a firing squad. That is an unwinnable situation, no matter how well Thai has been playing in this map. Timeout call leads to one casualty and a round win. PRX once again in the lead.
Yeah, this one's pretty nice for PRX. Able to put this time out. Their opponent's called to good use. I was going to say, if you can't win that situation with the judge,
ติดสตันใครวะเมื่อกี้
then I don't know what's going on.
ต้องโดดมานะ
ไอ้
But
กินบอลติดส
what's
ตันใคร
really
Let's go, boys.
kind of a head scratcher here for me in that round was that nobody's
กิน
watching
บอลยิงแบบมัน
showers
เดินตึกตึก
for
ตึกตึก
Talon
ตึก
ก็ส
กัน
ตัน
ตัว
อันเดียวกันนะ
when they're swinging around the outside of that pit. That seems like a
Deadlock
bit of a
อ๋อ
miscommunication
ตัว
or
เซน
just
เซอร์นะ
simply not quite knowing what their job should be
มอง
there.
ไม่ทันเมื่อกี้
I think if one player's watching that, oh
อุ้ย
god,
โอ้โหแหลบไม่หน่อย
he's just deleted, although something down to 5 HP.
I mean, it's two players tagged up. You got 56 health between Jing and something. Regen shield is seemingly, yeah, exhausted as well, so Jing doesn't have anything behind that. Hadn't gone for a rebuy.
Still have a flash here for something. With that sonic sensor there, now you got the wall up. As long as Primi can win this.
Ui.
Make it a-
แม่งเหลือ5เองอะ
เมื่อกี้ทามมิ่งไอ้นี่เสียเหลี่ยมซัมติงเลยปลาของ
Lion's share of this util
ทิมมี่อะ
nullified on the B
Ờ,
side.
mấy anh
Barrier
đa
mesh still there to try to slow them up. Just a quick up and over the top from Jing.
อย่างนี้จีจีครับ
Spike planted.
เออนี่ทีทีว่ะ
Gotta save unless,
High finding one.
no?
That's going to make them think that they could make a go of this one as Paint Shell. Trying to find something. Doesn't quite get locked in deep enough. Cosmified is going to be committed here. Trying to make a go of this one. Here's a Boombot. Finishes off the Yoru, but Divide around the corner.
ยาก
Gets
เล
rid
ย
of the
ว่ะ
raise. Jit Boys will fall, and
Ờ.
PRX, well,
ตัดได้1
they've
3
stopped this
4
back and forth, red light, green light of round wins. They get themselves up to map point.
And they've got a bunch of really good ults to close this out with. Huge win there for something. This is even bigger. Primi, his crosshair was above something's head. I don't know. He's expecting a jiggle peek or jump peek or something, but
One enemy remaining.
it's a bye. Played that corner really nicely.
I got you back. Bang.
ก็อยู่บัง
Just playing for each other there, and it's an odd assortment here. A mixed bag for Talon in terms of their weaponry.
3 ults. There's the Thrash on the opposite side. Jing pushing forward in the corner here. He cannot get the shot off. That would have been Kalua on the floor. The Thrash, a non-factor, but now certainly has it here for the remainder of the round. See when it comes into play.
เหมือน
The
จี
answer
จี
is
ที่
going to
จะ
be
มา
right
แล้ว
now. They go for the attempt on the plant. A tuck back
Chụp
around
lên
the
tôn.
corner. Thrash cleared out by something. The wingman going to be sent
Ui.
by, able to find one.
Ảo
Back. Does get taken down. Spike
lên
now.
tôn.
Dropped
5-3 ครับ
just on the outside of Lamps.
ดวงดาวยังเหลือ
Collected, but widely
ผม
they're
ยัง
gonna
ไม่ได้
find
วาง
themselves
ด้วย
a bit trapped into the
ไม่ได้
corner.
วาง5-3เลือกผมถูกด้วย อันนี้อยู่ครบ
Option
5
for
นะ
TP
ตอน
here.
นี้
Would be the correct
ไม่
call.
กลับฮะ
All 5 players
แต่
from
ย้
Talon are here on this side. But they're looking for the jump shot. The
Good.
judge somehow shrugged off by Divide.
ำแล้วสไปร์ย้ายไปแล้ว
The one, but
โอ้โห
now
โดนจับครับ
โดนจับกลุ่มฮะ
something left to his own devices in a 1v4.
30 seconds left.
Well, crazier things have happened. Cruz has all of his util
ไม่
available.
ว่า
อ้าวแต่ได้ยิงเหรอ
Clear all the way around.
He has just enough time to.
ไม่ต้องวาง
วาง
10
Wants
seconds
to play
left.
for that back
เอาตัง
alley.
ค์ก่อน
It's going to be in the open and a bit exposed, but yeah, is anticipating maybe that there's going to be coming through.
ตาย
Teleporter, he would be correct. Finds the first, the haunt gets the reveal.
ยังไง
Clears the Prowler. Still the approach coming through. Kalua works his way
โอ้โห
across.
เยี่ยมันยิงเข้าหัว
Finds the dink on the Jit Boys through the corner, but
ดีนะ
Cannot
มี
get
ไม้
that elim, so Talon still in with a shout, looking now
หรือ
to
จะ
take
โอ
us
ทีอีกรอบ
into overtime.
Yeah, you absorbed some ultimates there.
ตนคนเดียวนี่หว่าตน
อื
แค่แบบ
มตัวคนเดียว
Still have the orbital strike and the
แบทแม
mental
นพอ
drift. The
ซื้อได้
mental drift.
ซื้อเกาะเล็กได้
Really, really
ซื้อ
powerful
ปืน
for
เกาะเล็กได้
Paper X on this
ทำปืน
map.
จนคนเดียว
จริงเมื่อกี้เซฟเก็บออฟ
So much
เออ
space
แต่เซฟ
off
ดี
this.
กว่า
This
ครับ
is a
เมื่อ
huge
กี้เว
win.
เมื่อ
เมื่อกี้
กี้
เซฟเก็บออฟด้วย
Killua doesn't get that kill. A very different round.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. That's just heads up play for him. And something tries to do what he can, but Talon has a chance here to send this to overtime. We already had
ซัม
one.
ติงบอกว่า ไม่ใช่ปัญหา
Nongshim and Genji. Maybe go for another one. Look at this. He has a judge with this dimensional drift. This is so
ซัม
annoying.
ติงบอกเข้าทางเลย
ไม่ใช่ปัญหา
He's ready to go for it.
วางแผนไว้หมด
โอ้
แล้ว
โหแล้วมาเจอบอมเดลอยอีกแล้ว
Go ahead and
Mấy
chase
kia
forward
một lượt
spots out
Ừ.
two on the B side. The swing in.
Ồ.
Premi, yeah, pushed forward by the orbital. At the same time, Kahlua
Ừ,
taking that
Studio.
teleport, and oh my god, it could have been catastrophic,
Ồ,
but instead,
GG
it is
ของ
just going
ของ
to
แท้เลย
be
อันนี้
PRX
ทำไมเลยไม่พูดตอนก่อนเริ่มวะ
อะไรวะ
หมายถึงจีจี
Ty couldn't get the
พูดไปแล้ว
showstopper to
ก่อนห
go.
น้านี้ก็พูด
Out
อ่ะ
of TP
เรียบร้อยว่ะเย้ย
just
ดูไม่
gets
ได้
shut down by Paper X.
Cái
It
đi
looked
đó.
so juicy. There were so many targets.
ถือว่ามีทรงอยู่เนี่ย
เออทำดีอยู่
Well, Jit Boys needing to clear out
ผม
4.
รู้สึกเวลาแบบถ้า
Finds
เสี
the
ยพื้น
first
ที่เป็น
Jing,
เหล็กคลอง
staying
แบบ
stagnant, not moving. Paint shell sent, zone in the back.
แม่ง
double
รีเทคโคตร
face
ยาก
forward, divide
มันดูแบบ
with 4K.
ยุบยิบยุบยิบไปหมดเลยปะ มันไม่ใช่รอนิ่งๆอ่ะ เดี๋ยวมัน
PRX
เดี๋ยวคนนู้นทำนี้ เดี๋ยวอันนี้ทำอันนี้แบบ
Talon's map pick a bind. Now we
Lên
look
cả
over
liếng
towards
khăn kìa.
Icebox.
เออ
ขยับ
See if Talon are going to be able to hang on to this one. If they can, they themselves
Be curious here.
good present.
let's go
Would be a great present for Alex. I'm pretty curious about Paper X deciding to pick this map, especially because it's not their greatest map. It's not a bad map for them, but they have no bad maps. But it's just having to play against this Sage comp can be pretty tricky.
Deploying drone.
I mean, you've got to be so aggressive. Like Pilsky was just talking about on the desk. It
We-
was literally my first thought into this.
แต่โดน
You
เห็นไป
have
ดิ
to try to
โอ
get
เค
plants just so difficult to make.
ยังไม่เห็นค่ายกล
The
ครับ
Sage util just isn't really that impactful. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. This stack is so annoying.
Forsaken
Right here.
spotting a shoulder.
Ui.
They're going to double face out. There's a
Oh.
headshot on a 1. Oh, trying to go for the shock dart. Pretty able to avoid that, but now going to be paranoid into the corner.
Ui.
The wall going to be set up just so he can try to escape.
เนี่ยเอาตัวรอดก่อนเลยทั้งวันนี้
Quickly broken down.
อุ้ยคม
Cruz filling in the space here behind.
ไปแล้วครับ
Nice headshot. Something going to be on the floor.
Love the call
But
here to
Jit-
just backpedal. his
จิต
Paper
ได้
X.
บีนะได้พื้นที่อ่ะ
Ton of space. I mean, Jit Boys on this walk and Divine out in towards mid.
ทามมิ่งนี้สวยว่ะ
They
ได้แค่
have
ได้แค่
no
เดา
idea
ตอนเนี้ย
of how much they have surrendered.
เดาไว
It's like
เชื่อ
they've
ว่า
got
เหมือน
the
จะรู้
read.
แล้วได้ยินเสียงแคบ
อื
ตัว
มได้รู้ละอย่างงี้รู้ละเธอเล็ดอยู่นี้ อุ้ย
Gonna face
Ui.
in. That's Pat.
เป็นเรื่อง
Damage dealt to everybody here on the side of Paper X. Might just be a 3
Oh,ที่สวัสดีครับ
pistol here for Talon. His shot goes a little bit wide. The swing
เอ้า
in, Forsaken.
อันนี้
กูแบบ
Able to line
อัน
it
นี้
up.
ล้ำหน้าไปหน่อยครับผม
เออ
Fly up and over.
เอา
เรียบร้อยเลย
Push forward, Primi finding one. Tucks back behind the smoke. Waiting the swing, slowly trying to slide back, but there's the headshot from
Careful.
Divine. Paper X
รู้เลยไอ้คน
will
แย้ไม่
go
เห็นก่อน
ahead
มุม
and
นี้
break the pistol loss streak to get themselves the opening round.
Yeah, this one looked a little dicey for Paper X there after having a nice 2-for-1 over outside of A nest. You got the Sage wall out. That's actually a big piece of the puzzle here for Paper X on this pistol. It forces Talon to play some more off angles. Because you can't just
Oh.
tuck in back towards yellow.
One enemy.
Nice play. I like the play by Jit there with the turret. The one and done, but Divide, dude. Outside of May, Divide's been the best player in Pacific. He is just incredible. I mean, you saw there on Vine what he was able to do, and he has just been outrageous this stage. So good.
Tuck in, something able to avoid that dart wall. Keeping him covered for now. Tailwind popped, finds the first.
เดี๋ยวจบ
Up
นี้
and
ลอง
over
ฟัง
the
ดู
top
ลอง
he
ให้
goes.
เจอ
Patman now goes in to try to distract, loses his life for it, but something still collecting. One shot left, puts it to good use. Devi is there to go ahead and gun down the rest. Bulldog going to be scooped up. The Marshal could be carried over, but looks like they'll just go ahead and look to get a little bit more oomph as Yeah, Forsaken going to be buying a Vandal instead.
Love the push and pull, love the idea behind the round. Having that quick escape if needed for something. He's already got an op. He's coming into round 3 with the op. They want to get that bonus. They want to snowball this half. And again, love that our desk was teeing us up for this, talking about how he needed to be aggressive with those lines. He's doing it here with the Marshall, and he might be doing it with the op. He's right at the front of the door of A, and they're just screaming forward. There's that alarm bot there, so this looks like it's B the whole way for Talon. Love the idea of economically for PRX here. Able to come over with so much firepower into their bonus.
Ooh, something pulling off the angle there. Had been scoped in on this line. Now is worried about an approach from Belt. Quickly finding the kill.
แบบ
Up and over the top and nope. Shots exposing Jit Boy's position.
ที่บ้าจัดซัมติงช็อตเมื่อกี้เอาคีโรเปิดได้ครับ
B site going to be broken open as Jit Boys trying to find the
ปั่น
shots.
ป่วนไปหมด A ก็ไหล B ก็แตก
Tough to read for PRX.
เปเปอร์เล็กตอนนี้
Tension's got to be split in a couple different places now. Divide pushing forward in case it's a long exit back out through A main. Something at the same time though. Able to find Thai.
ดาวไวดักแบบขาดเลย
จับตายเดี๋ยวได้ยินเสียงโรเทตแล้ว
ใช่โอ้โห
Smoke going to be
ยังไง
cycling
แบบ
forward
นี้
now.
Kill my allies.
Rez to be committed to. It is protected by Jit Boys. Thinking that he waited long enough that he was going to be safe.
พิมมี่ชุบ
To
ขึ้นมา
lose
หนึ่ง
his life, and that's still going to be a player advantage here to the side of PRX.
อุ้ยคม
Swing out, Primmy going to be good for one.
สวยพิมมี่
Shots flying, Kahlua, quick transition, able to find the pivot there.
สอง
Take down
ต่อ
Jing.
สอง
Divide pushes
แต่หลอก
forward,
หนึ่งที
finds
ครับ
the tap.
ปั่นป่วนไปหมดอุ้ย
Time starting to dwindle.
โหแล้ว
Finds the first
Oh,
shot going on.
ding.
Time is just not going to be there for them to be able to go ahead and win this round. But
Ding,
they will make
chip,
sure they
shot
take
นี้
everything out of their hands. Ends up being a Red Bull clutch to the efforts of Talon as they get
เดี๋ยวจบ
themselves
นี่ลอง
on
ฟั
the
งดู
board, but nothing is retained here in the anti-bonus, and the op is still there for something.
Yeah, so I like the calculus here as the round wears down for PRX. Like, okay, you can't win this round, but they committed a res. You're going to take every gun away from them. You have enough to get another decent buy coming through for yourselves. You kept the op.
Imagine if I died.
Really
right
good stuff.
now.
Again, Divide, just another 4K, man.
Let's go.
He is just destroyed
แบบแรก
today.
MVP จะดาวไวปะเนี่ย
7-0.
Not gonna marshal, because he knows they can't buy full armor.
My ult is out of charges.
It's still not going to be good for an instant kill, but it's going to be good for a hell of a lot of damage.
Exactly.
But I mean, it's the vibe. You just shoot him in the face.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot him in the face. He didn't buy armor either. It's a glass cannon Marshall.
Tailwinds bogged up a little bit there as tie up over the top will be spotted. Quickly positions back over to 410.
Spike planted.
Going for one. There's a Hunter's Fury, but player's able to jump across, splitting away, and ultimately no damage is going to be found there from Forsaken with the ult. Talon now in a very good spot to try to tie this up 2-2. Something on the prowl, pushing forward. Spots out one, and that's tied dead. What a
Something.
shot.
ซัมติงเขาดี
Going up and
แต่
over
ละ
the
คน
top. He's in ready for Primmy's forward position, but Jing finding two, looks to try to flush him out. Cannot get the stage to the end. But now it is all on Cruz. Finds the headshot, looking for the swing.
เฮ้ย
Gets
โอ้
Man, that's the real Red
รู้
Bull
ว่ะ
เฮ้มา
Talon
ว่ะ
เหี้ย
tie things up.
Oh boy. Just when it looks like PRX was gonna be able to storm their way back onto the A site.
การที่นี่
Nice
มัน
kill here from
ถือว่าเชิง
something.
ได้นะยิงตัวแรกนี้
He's so quick.
ดู
ซัม
ซั
ติง
มติงมันเล่น
มัน
ดิ
บ้าไป
Gets the
Let's
spot
go,
with
yeah.
Cruz. The IGL for Talon just a bit better.
ดาวไวเกี่ยวไม่ตาย
ดาวไวผมแบบ
How
ผมหยุ
this
ดยิงนิดนึงด้วย
economic gamble you took as PRX doesn't really pay off. Something as a judge. Couple sheriffs. Divide with just a classic. But you're so aggressive here again. Part of the game plan for PRX. Talon starting to get a decent idea of it. They just gonna be ready for it.
He's gonna just rush off this drone.
โอ้โห
We'll be able to find it. Clue up. Dead. Ooh, tail went across. The
Oh.
spam. Going to be good enough there. Ty able to collect the kill. Patman similarly going to be tagged down. A site now open for the taking. Util in position. Off the alarm bot. The nanos can come through. So there they go, but it's going to be a little bit slower to scale and swing onto the
ปืน
corner.
แม่งสร้างงานจัด
Finding one, Ty finding another.
จัดอะนะ
เอออุ้ย
Almost caught on the rope.
One enemy remaining.
Looking for the clear out here, and with the double face are going to be able to do so. So just the one casualty. Talon now gaining the lead 3-2. Building up some momentum here.
Yeah, kind of curious. I was going to say if we're going to see a pause of the old timer there.
Microphone
จังหวะต้องให้3 จอครับผมโนลิน
microphone activated.
Take a moment to think about this with a buy coming into their hands. Bad idea. Again, playing off that drone, but still got the spot. Made it easy for Ty to clear it out. These boys just getting through there in time.
One enemy remaining.
Just a firing squad above that Sage wall. This is part of the problem for PRX is Sage wall go up and it's tough to get through it. You've got an Omen, they've got a Sage is the difference in the comps and it can be a little bit tricky. Hard to sometimes find value with the paranoia on this map. So, you know, that wall is so impactful in so many situations. And I think Primi has another res if I remember right. And looking at some tough situations now for PRX. But I'd say the good news is something's op looks very nice if you can get back into that. That's huge.
Yeah, looking to be one of the biggest win conditions here for him. And obviously, more wins you can get on this defender's side, better you're going to be feeling going into the attack, where in theory you're going to be favored. Granted, the Sage always kind of can skew things in that regard. But you do have another operator in hand. You've got a lockdown available. Oh, here comes the multiplayer phase, and Divide just quickly tucking back. That's going to lead them pushing forward here towards this position. Jing watching towards Belt. Something scoped in, and you know he's going to be good for it.
You will not
Looks
kill
for the
my
reposition. The red
โอ้โห
is in, and on the
something
repeat finds Primi to boot.
ติงออฟมันเบอร์เลยว่ะ
something นี่ออฟ
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
a bit of
put
an
up, don't
overextension.
put the-
Peeking
What's
over
that?
410. Does end up breaking it.
จังหวะถับ
Free
ฉวย
from
ไป
it
เล็ก
into a
แม่งแบบ
4v4, but Jing capitalizing there.
เต็มไปหมด
Blue gets caught on the drone.
Such a difficult balancing act that PRX has to play. Having to be so aggressive the early parts of these rounds. TP from Jing.
Okay, I thought for a second he was just going to stick it. Nothing spotted there. Spike has made its way across in the garage. Remaining players here of Talon really trying to sell. This is going to be an A hit, and sell it they have. Rotations have begun. Patman pulling off the angle. Now Jing dead. That's really going to make them want to stick together.
30 seconds
ได้
left.
บีว่ะ
With a 3v3, they will make their exit. This site open for the taking.
nothing to wait
Cruz gets ready to plant.
Wah
This
ครับ
is going to have a pit.
Yep.
Get out of my way.
This is
มีอันตีด้วย
looking really difficult.
บอยเปอร์พิษ
Spike planted.
A snake
ไปใช้
bite
สูตร
and
ไป
a
เนี่ย
nano and a lockdown. Actually,
He's not sending it. I thought for sure he would. Maybe it's going to be a
ไป
bit
ห
of
รื
a
อเปล่า
reactionary pit.
ไม่ใช่
he's
วะ
worried about the lockdown.
จริงๆ น่าจะไปใช้ในไซลึกเลยนะใช่วะ
Okay.
There it is.
ถ้าใช้ในไซลึกคิวจอยจะได้ไม่วาง
Lockdown
ตี
will
ไม่
come
ได้
through.
เฮ้ยแต่
It's gonna push
อันตี
them
ไม่ค่อย
away.
ดี
He's over towards back yellow. Thigh up over the top, getting a bit of damage. Cannot find the kill. Jit Boys, however, playing on a bit of a weird timing. Needs to get going if he's going to try to find impact. Otherwise, he's just going to be detained. The time is still ticking away. They're going for a knife. You've already lost Forsaken. The time is just not going to be there for you.
Last player standing.
And Patman finding one. The round is over, though. Backpedaling away, trying to hold on to the weapons.
Jit Boy
Bruce cannot
minion.
escape. It's going to be another Red Bull clutch here for the side of Talon as they stretch the lead 4-2.
Yeah, but starting to get a little bit concerning for PRX. You're getting these huge early round advantages
Kill my
that you're not able to do much with. The res, though, again, kind of impactful with being a difference maker, and they're just ready for the angle that something is going to take to try to repeat.
down.
Jing stuck in the corner. Sure, why not? Round is over.
Yeah, we got a win. กูอีกอ่ะ
ไอ้แข่งเมื่อกี้มันสโมตรงนี้
From
ใช่ปะ
that point, I think they had enough time to try to make a go of it, but maybe they had already conceded it.
Yeah.
Nowhere to run.
Hunter's Fury opened up here for Kahlua. Checking out this A site, nothing going to be spotted there. Clear the recon, but majority of PRX are in position to try to deny this. But with the orb take, Boys now his own lockdown available.
ถึงเวลา
There's just going to be a pause in the action.
He didn't find anything off that Hunter's Fury, so that's giving them some concern that they might be walking into a trap. So they're going to take a moment
ยังไม่
to
ใช่วะ
hold the line. The real issue is that you've got Patman who's taken a ton of space over at B. So PRX can continue to lean over towards A. It's going to take some fancy shooting.
Forsaken making plenty of noise here in mid.
You should run.
Perhaps back around towards screens now. The lockdown going to be sent.
แพทเป็นมาได้สูงแล้วเด้
Quick little drift back over towards the rafters.
ต้องดูว่าตรงกลางเช็คทีมหรือเปล่า
กลางยังไง
Looks like he's going to go for it. That will leave him exposed,
check
but he's still able to find one. Does get the
อุ้ยอย่างนี้
take,
ทีม
covering
หวาน
fire
เจี๊ยบเลย
line,
อย่างนี้ทีมหวาน
but
เจี๊ยบ
already the Jets
มัน
take
หวาน
him down.
คู่เลย
Six
ดิ
is going to be good for one more.
ทีม
Pretty
ถึง
does
ก่อนดิ
fall. Spike now going to be dropped over towards screens, but Cruz
Yeah.
strikes in from mid.
เคลียร์เราเคลียร์เราอย่างนี้เคลียร์เราเพราะมาข้างหลัง
มาแล้วรู้หลัง
Spike planted.
And it
Yeah.
does everything for Talon as Kahlua quick on the draw. Secures the round 5-2.
ทีละวินทีละวิน
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker for PRX because they do a good job maintaining map control, but they don't check one spot where Cruz was tucked in, and him and Patman bypass each other as Patman's going for the long lurk. Still good entry off the back of that lockdown. You know, that was an intentional, catch by something to get detained. It's just they try to swap off of it. It's just not fast enough. A lot of little things in that round, but PRX.
อุ้ย
Oh,
Okay.
คมจัด
Nice shot. Pit now. Going to be sent, but no further reinforcements going to be found if I noted and dealt with it mid. That now needing to be watched here.
มันใช้เลยเหรอวะวินเนี้ย
But the orb is in play. Scale forward into tube. Something watching at window. Patman. Very much surrounded here.
ใช่เหรอวิน
He
นี้
goes
ใช่เลย
pushing out of this. He's going to be dead to rights, and there you go. Primi finds the shot. That's going to be the pit now. Dropped. Something able to find a kill, recover a weapon. Goes up and over the top on the drip.
Ui.
Sees a shoulder.
ไม่สู้
เท่าไหร่
ไม่สู้
โอ้
ไม่สู้
Right now at his
ไม่
feet.
สู้
Hacking away a bit of the regen shield. Jing.
เฮ้ยแปลกมากครับ
Of a shot. Does find
อยู่
Kahlua.
ดีๆก็มีภาพเฉย
Local cycled forward. Paranoia
Last
sent
player
flying.
standing.
Primi finding the one.
อุ้ยมูฟเมนต์เห็น
Ooh,
ปะ
backpedaling out. I think
เห็น
Cruz has caught
Good boy.
Eclipse and will find the kill. 6-2 now. Talon looking great on this attack.
yeah,
Let
6
them
in a row.
fight, get-
Talon is just doing a great job of making some good reads, making some good adjustments. Okay, you can pit off that. That's cool. We're just going to surround it. Patman doesn't really have much backup because Devi gets taken down by Jit. Primi looking real nice on the sage there. The battle sage coming to life.
กูเดินมาต่อ
Something
เลย
that he struggled with the last time out. Well, he just got destroyed by May. Looking very good here against PRX. Quick clear of the turret. But Talon trying to be a little bit more cautious, knowing that PRX is trying to take map control somewhere with this. Just don't know where yet. Are they going to suspect mid? Are they going to suspect that this op is so far forward? Yep.
Oh, that been confirmed now. Just having the backpedal away, updraft in.
น่ากลัวจัดแสดงจริงๆแบบ
Somebody
นี้
goes pushing across in
ยัง
towards
ยัง
two.
อีกเหรอยังไม่หยุดหาคิวอีกเหรอ
ยัง
ยังอีกเหรอ
สวนกลับด้วยโดรนสิโดนมาโดนกลับไงเอาพื้นที่คืน
An extra push up here for something to try make another go of that angle. Talon being slow.
อุ้ย
Rebase.
Oh.
Patman
เป็น
basically
เรื่องเลย
flat there, gets the final shot on the
Ui.
tie. Hits a cleanup as well. 3K.
มันไปร้อนอะไร
As
มา
Ship
เนี่ย
Boys
นั
now
กเมน
up to his own
วิธี
devices.
การน่ะเอาวินคืน
Finds
ยิง
the
ให้คม
first with the spike.
ไม่ต้องคิดอะไรมากกว่านั้น
Out the
Mm.
back of A
เกม
main.
ยิงครับผม
Dubai will be able to find him here in the end. Maybe a little bit of, pent-up aggression going to be let loose there. And PRX will break the win streak here from Talon, getting up to 3. A chance at a 6-6 half, but need to really work overtime to get that done.
Yeah, for sure. Just played good contain here. Patman, oh my god. Gets 2 digs.
Spike
And then
down.
something
Attack.
able to hold that mid-tube
ตัวยิง
position.
คิโลเวอร์จัดอะ
Nice
ทับเป็นอะ
set up with Forsaken with the drone. Give him that space back, and so it seems like now you don't have to be ultra aggressive as PRX, just kind of hold the line a little bit.
Deploying drone.
Keep Talon a little bit off guard.
Yeah, like passive aggressive. That's
Yeah. Just like you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Idiot.
Scanning ahead.
See to do it.
Full
Oh boy.
send.
โอ้โหนี่ดีนะคูณ2หมดพอดี
Shock dart. A little bit of decay was there. Ooh, Divine. Hit whippy there as Jing similarly going to be taken down. Patman now, this time, not sure if he's going to be able to bail himself out of this one. And no.
Do it to him.
อืม
โอ้
Some
ถือว่ายังปราณี
mercy
ว่ะ
shown.
Standing.
Humanity on display.
ดู
from
แต่เอามี
Cruz.
สับอะ
เออ ต้องจัดแล้วแบบเมื่อกี้เอาคืนให้ติดบอยหน่อย
Something, well, still going to be good for the op shots, but now is very much surrounded up and over the top of Boiler goes Kahlua. And that's going to be Talon saying, no,
Black
no,
map
no tied up
หรือ
scoreline.
ไม่แน่ครับ
We will
แบบนี้
make
แผ
sure
น
that we
แผน
have a
ที่บุ
lead.
ก
Absolutely. Kind of a nice adjustment from Talon, just being a little bit aggressive. They don't sense any pressure at the front of A, so they just scale forward quickly. Use that wall to just kind of cut off any extra angle from screens. Cruz remembered that Patman had tried to lurk previously.
แต่ทุกวิน
Took care of business there. That's a huge round. Yeah. You're going to have the second PRX timeout on their map pick.
In the first half.
It is not going according to plan here. Alex getting really involved.
I mean, as it stands, you've only been able to close out 1 round outside of that pistol and the anti-eco. Not a comfortable position to be in whatsoever.
No, and some of the rounds, a lot of the rounds, PRX is getting the first kill. They're getting those early advantages, but they can't convert off of them because Talon is making good decisions to make quick rotates or find another angle of attack. And PRX hasn't been able to really respond to that collectively. So that's got to go on to some of the big picture ideas here. Forsaken and Divai going to be looked to as the leaders of this squad. Got another res for Primi. Forsaken has his ult. Could be setting up here for something. But just going to press forward.
Blocking sight.
Clear the dart. It's all on the other side of the map, though.
Alarm bot bomb grenade out.
Divai, once again, left on an island here. Wall goes up, bite
Wait,
goes down.
timing.
Kahlua going to be timinged. Divai does manage to find 1. Certainly slows things
เอา
up.
ไปวัด
Some
นะ
damage across, but Rez is now
วัด
there.
กันท่าน
Two boys right back into the fray. So
ดึงขึ้นมาด้วยกันเป็น
4v4.
4-4 เลยทีนี้
Brought back into a player advantage. Hunter's Fury opened up Forsaken. Gonna try to see what he can find. Spike now going to be planted, able to stick to that one tie around the back. Speaking of timing, but something!
What?
นี่มีคนเอฟนะ
Oh, the sixth sense was tingling.
มีคนเอฟนะบินนี้
Unbelievable. Cruz now trying to
นั่นไง
hold it down,
นั่นไง
but he is all
ว่าใช่
alone.
อืม
Something
หันมา
not
แบบ
going to be able to find an ace. Little bit of disappointment there, but my God, what an inkling.
How?
That is absolutely insane.
He's 17-8, and they're down 3 rounds. I mean, Talon just struggles against Jets on this map. Something here. Yeah, that first one, whatever.
2 people, basically.
Yeah. Oh, no
โอ้โห
way.
And it's every clip. He's just in a different position of the map. Oh, boy.
Has he been doing with texture?
He might have. Yeah, 17-8-1.
Godly.
Jing now. Oh, he's getting so aggressive. Cruz about to get caught. Paranoia ready to
โอ้
be
โห
sent
ว่า
through
โด
the
นหมดเลย
line.
ครับ
Blind
สโม
ball
ก
up
ปิด
in
เลย
the
ปะ
air
ล่ะ
is completely
ไม่ให้กลับ
boxed in. Has to give up the forward angle though, not wanting to overextend. Just 2 quick kills and some damage on the Jit to start off the last round of the half.
What a play. What a nice setup. That is a really well drawn up.
ต้องได้นะวินเนี่ยอย่า75นะนารอน
Saw it. A good one on their pistol.
Oh,
โอ้โห
Just out in the open.
75ดิ
75เลย
25
To scale forward. This round looks
ทำมา
cooked.
ดีตอนแรกกลับมา75นี่เหมือนเริ่มต้นใหม่
It's
เลย
a
นะ
miracle here from Jit and Primi.
เฮ้ย
spot of the shoulders. Bit more damage suffered.
เฮ้ยเจสันเปลี่ยนเป้าอีกแล้ว
Oh,
ว่ะ
Shock darts allowed
เจสัน
in.
มันไม่ค่อยชอบเล่นเป้าแบบว่านี่นะ
Managed to find one.
เป้าจุด
2v4.
Maybe
Heal
one
across to
เอ
the
อ
Jit boys.
มันยิงไวเน้นสเปรย์อะไม่ค่อยเล่นแบบว่า
Starting
จิก
to reposition.
เมาส์มันเร็วไง
30 seconds left. You should run.
Lockdown going to be committed to, but Patman immediately finds the
Spike
kill.
down B.
Primi dead. Spike not even yet taken, but Forsaken is pushing forward, and he has now died.
I got.
But okay, double stack at Snowman. We'll go ahead and lock down the round. So 7-5 at the half. PRX
Switching sides.
really needs to dig deep just to get this much. Because I mean, in a vacuum, you look at the scoreline, you say, "Wow, defending side, that's fine."
Yeah.
But this is
It didn't feel fine.
at pretty heavy cost, including both timeouts.
Yeah. It didn't feel fine at times. You know, able to stabilize here for a couple rounds. Yeah, Forsaken just giving his life for the cause to make sure he knew where Jit was and get the boys ready. Pretty great start for Talon. It just felt like they were gonna kind of steamroll. You can see that once they got into those post plants, they were really difficult to displace and able to deal with those early aggressive push-outs, even if they lost players, even if they came out of it in a numbers disadvantage. You know, a couple times where the reses were great equalizers for Primi, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, PRX with no timeouts coming into their attacker side. You know, they're laughing, they're having fun.
Let's see how they fare. I mean, we're able to pick up that first pistol. In that first half, we'll see if they're going to be able to do the same. So, side swap coming through. Now having to deal with the Sage from the defense.
That is, look at the, she's got the
What player do you
tiara.
think she supports?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Just, yeah, maybe the whole
Someone,
team.
yeah. Someone, somewhere.
Well.
But that was really well crafted. Like
Oh, yeah.
that was really good.
As it turns out, our fans are goated.
They are the best. We do have the best fans. We have the best signs. We have the best players.
Scanning ahead.
We're just feasting.
Already double push in through mid to the stack. Okay,
เฮ้ยโอ้โห
somebody just
ปืนโผล่
blinder there on a Primi. But Talon, they got hands in response.
แล้วได้ปืนพกไง
Just counter push forward.
Talon.
Patman now
ปืนพกนี่สตรองจริงป่ะ
in on a flank, needing to try to rescale into what was typically just a bit of neutral positioning over at green, just to try to recover the spike.
Toxin screen down.
You know
เฮ้ย
exactly where
จิ
he's
ต
at
จิต
now.
โอ้โห
Spike takes him to 56. These would have to be very clean taps. And there you go. Cruz coming away with 3. Another pistol here to Talon, 3-1. And now up 8-5.
Ready to
Yeah, it just felt like whatever the plan was for PRX in this pistol
Something
just could never get off the
18
ground because Talon was ahead of the game.
สไนทำงานจะจัดเกม
They
นี้
were so ready for a B hit. And pretty much everyone, if not everyone, was there from Talon.
Enemy remaining.
And they just smother PRX out of the round. Just no hope when you get red like that. Yeah. A really nice call. Cruz having a great map here. 14-7 on the Viper.
Yeah, it's been a really solid rebound after that bind.
Well,
Still looking like they're going to try to make a go of this here at B. Rotation's already coming through for Talon.
That actually, that alarm bot bought them a little bit extra time. Let's see if they can get the plant through.
Trying to lob in these nanos. PRX want to take some forward space here, and that paranoia ends up going wide.
Oh.
Off the corner, and that's Prammy basically getting a clap with the Spectre in hand. Up and over the top. And, oh man, what a second
Patman.
shot from
เป็น
Patman.
เฟกเฟส
เวอร์จัด
Snaps tie out of the sky, but won't be able to find anything else, and the defuse is just going to be held. So Devi, I mean, I was going to say, he needs to die. Jit Boy's kind of doing him a bit of a service there. Look at the cleanup. And that's going to be Talon now, up 9-5 with a pretty breezy anti-eco.
Man, what is with these sheriff shots? I've seen some crazy ones. Primmy found a great timing, great angle. Guys, freaking disgusting. Not quite as good as Ty's because it took two bullets, but it was close. Still, both teams having some laughs, having some fun, but there's a lot of pressure. Primmy will get one closer to his res. Jip Boys
วันนี้เรามองไปถึงโลตัสแล้วเหรอ
challenge with that sheriff.
ให้เป๊ปไปตอนแรกอะ
Jit is capable
Pep
of
and
it.
Dermland.
Certainly would be a little bit wary of that.
Oh, for sure.
Activated.
The drone check forward, going to be cleared before they get the spot out here, but Ty's still just going to be dropping down off screens as paranoia gets sent in. Slow orb, however, is very much locking this off from PRX. They don't want to try to make a go of this anymore.
They did get quite a bit of util out. They got the drone out as well. They're going to have an alarm bot there to watch for a lurk.
วิมีทามมิ่งว่ะ
Made a pretty good read here.
หายแล้ว
Well,
ไม่เห็นโอเค
spotted. Guardian shot to try to flush him out.
Oi,
He is just
Patman,
taking
Patman,
so
Patman,
much
Patman.
damage. Shock, they're going to be lobbed in.
Patman.
Tries to get the kill here on it.
เสีย
The
ทรงเลย
trade
นะอันนี้
cannot. He'll going to be sent off, but now scaling forward once again here into the A site.
This is great.
Oh,
You
yeah,
had
the
that
whole
alarm bot there.
A.
Never got tripped, so you feel like A might be clear anyway. Really nice macro.
สวย
Being delayed though, having to reposition.
30
Top
seconds
row
left.
plant. And with the send forward, it's a weapon recovered in tube.
โหดูโพซิชันเป็นเฟลกคือเน้นด้านหน้าอย่างเดียว
For the timing shots now, Smoke looks to try to contain them back.
เฮ้ย
Here at screens.
สู้ยากเหรอเลือกปืนแม่ง
Racing forward.
ยังไง
Nine Cruz able to break their way in. Jing trying to find that third and final.
Jing.
Cannot Forsaken,
แก
however,
สั่งไม่ยอม
can.
อะ
As it is going to be an anti-bonus round going the way of PRX, but again, heavy costs.
Yeah, really nice reactions from Talon. Playing together on these retakes, just buying enough time, making Patman miserable here. Cannot win those fights. Cruz with just a ghost, just swinging and donking Divide.
Remaining. Last player standing.
Forsaken though, good for it. Yeah,
I'm back.
a little bit of a sigh of relief there. That was not comfortable. Ty is the op. Dart cleared.
ช่วยทีไปวางออกไปเลยวะ
Already the
จริง
rest
รามนี้ออก
available
เอา
here
รอ
for
ได้
Prammy.
เนี่ยเมื่อกี้มันตายเกือบหมดแล้วนะ
Been fast tracking those for him. Words have been prioritized for the Sage. And he's putting them to good use. He's gotten really good value out of a couple of them. I try to go up on the nest. Looks like they're going to try to peek together here. Primmy ready with the slow orb. Drone knocks.
It's a leg spotted.
Yeah, it's going to see just Divide.
That's a device spotted,
Ooh,
and
saw
that's,
another.
Oh, hit
yeah,
nearly.
that's a something spotted as well. And Primmy still just holding the util. Shock dart the pipes. 46 seconds now remaining here in the round. The drone sent. There's a slow. Some shots exchanged, the wall raised. PRX, I mean, door slammed in the face. They're going to try to go for a pivot now. It's 30 seconds remaining in the round. Ty still here with the operator. He finds the kill on the Padman.
ยืนอย่างเก่า
Making the call.
Kang
to
lang.
in.
Uh.
Chip Boy still stands between them and the site. No,
Oh my god.
the re-pivot. Trying to make up their minds. Clue up.
โอ้ยฮีรัว
But still finds value. Divide. Good for one. Ching good for another.
เฮียสแกนไม่ต้องว่ะ ต่อ
Finally
ให้
loses
ว่ะ
his life. Primmy still saddled here with 10 seconds
left.
remaining.
สำคัญ
ผมเขาดักโคเวอร์ดิ
Plant onto the corner. The slow scale forward. The check of elbow. Nothing
ยังไง
gonna
ดี
be
ที
noted
นี้
there.
อ้าว
Just has him lined up in the
เหลือ
smoke.
เชื่อครับผม
ทามมิ่งทะลุเข้าไป
โอ้ my
What a
god
round.
เขาเลยจะหนีออก
PRX looking all out of sorts. Defuse to come in as Talon hit
Oh
double
my
digits.
god
Man, the protocols that Talon have built into this round are so good. With Primi able to get
ทุกอย่าง
so
เป็น
far
ใจอะวัน
forward,
นี้
หรือได้เจอที่แมตช์ที่3เลย
use that
อืม
slow
เจอ
one
ที่
to
โล
buy
ตัสว่ะ
time, and then he can use
เรื่อง
the
โล
wall.
ตัส
And
เนี่
the
ย
Cruz is peeking
เคย
right
แพ้
off the
13-0
slow
ไม่เหรอ
orb.
วะ
It's all these little things that they do
Alright.
together
อื
in
มไม่มีใครแพ้ตลอดอยู่
formation
แล้วของนี้
that thwart
วัดกันหน้างาน
PaperX's initial plans. Send them over to the op. The op gets a kill, and PaperX has to go to plan C, which is to wrap into A
ทามมิ่ง
through
เนี่ยโดน
underneath boiler, and then it's just cooked
แต่
from
ไม่คิดว่า
there.
จะสูสีขนาดนี้นะ
By the only one with a rifle, otherwise just the sheriff's and a ghost. Let's see what they can do. Similar position here early for Primi, but a different formation behind him. Who's oh my God, Patman
จริงๆแผนที่จริงคิดว่าไม่สูสีเลย
with
ตอน
the
แรก
sheriff.
Always a couple shots like that to try to drum up some interest.
ตอนแรกคิดว่าไม่น่าแบบเทรดเพราะว่าแบบแรกไม่ได้แล้วน่าจะแบบ
Cruz
น่าจะ
pushing
2-0 แล้ว
forward out of the wall. Able to go
ตอน
ahead
แรก
and
คิดว่า
find
บาย
the
ต้องได้
kill. A site widely just
เจอน้องจริง
gonna
เสก
give
ไม่หยุดเลย
enough.
บาย
Kalua loses his
อ้าว
life.
เฮ้ย
Well,
คุยเพลินๆแป๊บเดียว
It seemed like for
Ah.
a second they had believed that
โดน
that
ไป
was
2 ก่อน
actually
เลย
gonna be a hit on the peak.
คือไม่ได้
something พอมาบุกมันอยู่แล้วครับ หน้าที่สไนมันมันเด่นตอนรับอยู่แล้วครับผม
Jing some
หน้าที่
weapons
สไนเปอร์ครับ
collected, something down below Raptors, still just that sheriff in hand.
วินที่แล้วจริงวินนี้ something อ่ะ
โอ้
ไอ้
He
แบบ
almost
something
spotted into the kill.
แย่ว่ะวินนี้
Double approach now from Premier and Cruz up and
Go
over
on,
the
what?
top. Cruz able to find the first. Now needs to try to isolate and to find these last two players.
ดู
โรยตัวครับผม
It's not going to be on his
เฮ้ย
side.
ตัดเหรอ
Tucking to the corner.
ลงไปก็โดนอยู่ดี
And
คง
there
รู้
you
ว่า
go.
ทำอะไร
A
ไม่ได้
thrifty pulled off for PaperX to try to right the ship here. They'll make the gap now, just 3 rounds.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
this is
เสียไม่น่าเสียวิน
just
แบบ
a
นี้
little
เล
bit
ย
of a head scratcher for me. For Talon, I mean, okay, so you lose one to the sheriff, no big deal. You trade it out. Not the end of the world, but Killua sticks around by himself and opts to challenge there. You said they must have just assumed they had gone for the V rotate.
Yeah, they always
It seemed like the whole way that round they were just assuming that PaperX was going to go B. You know, with Cruz sliding over there early and just never really got the right read in that one. And
โอ้
PaperX
ยังไม่หยุดยิงนะตอน
off
นี้
the back of that.
แบบนี้เอาเรื่อง
Some exchange of util.
A big forward pressure attempt here from Talon, but widely going to be shrugged off.
มาแล้วอะ
I
ที
know
วาย
เอา
it
ว่ะ
was
มึงแลกกันว่ะ
find one,
ได้
but
คนละหนึ่ง
Jing up and over the top here. Bad fights. Will be able to
ยิง
collect
ดั
2
บ
quick
ฝันอีก
kills.
แล้วอ่ะ
หมดเลยพิมมี่มีชุบนะ ถ้าได้สัก1 คิวน่าจะชุบ
To try to
โอ้ย
hold them back.
ไม่น่าได้ชุบแล้วอันนี้
ไม่น่าได้ชุบ
Back
แต่
pedal
ว่าโดน
cannot Patman
ล้อม
hold
จับอีก
position there on the lurk. Now is looking for Jit Boys. Does have that sheriff. Killer at death will go ahead and get himself a lockdown. Looks like it's going to be the latter. And PaperX continuing to try to run this one back.
Feels like a time for a timeout for Talon. With all those ults there. But maybe whatever is going on with the comms with the team. Jovi and Frost okay with
เมื่อกี้น้องจริงแม่งยิงตรงกลาง
keep the
ยิงตรง
reins.
กลางแม่งเลย
keep going, guys.
Man, Pat finding some good lurks again. He's been pretty solid with those since switching over to the Viper, especially on this map. He's had some real nice looks of it. Blades popped for Ty. Again, every single ult has to be this round for Talon.
It's almost the same here for PaperX.
Yep.
Peak coming through, headshot going to be found. Gets the reset. Slow orb going to be lobbed in. Patman again trying to go on this lurk. Wildly PaperX have to pump the brakes. They have to hope that Patman's going to be able to find something. Being said though, lockdown for a Hunter's Fury, now dueling. The Thai still able to find another. Jing going to be taken down. Patman does find Kalua. That brings it now to a 3v3 with the res available. I mean, Primi's had this one in the back pocket for so damn long. Feels like now would be the time.
Yeah, should have the opportunity to use it here. Once they kind of realize
มีอะลามบอทเลยดิ
PaperX is backed off.
แล้วทามมิ่งจิต โอ้ทามมิ่ง
Outlurked.
แต่ว่าได้คืนมา 1
Res now
ดึง
going to
คื
be
นมา
committed to. I know exactly
3-3
who the third player is going to be.
น่าจะรู้แล้วว่ากินบีนี้
Getting ushered
โรเทต
across.
มาละ
Batman,
Hui.
ooh, jumping across.
30
Little
Snake.
high hello.
เรียบร้อยอันตีเลยครับ
As the pit now going to be
โอ้โห
invested.
รีบไปหน่อยอีรัว
Over the top, finding Kahlua, putting him down once again. His second death in the round. And that's going to be both players
Hawaii.
spotted out the bye. Collects the third, loses his head, but
โดน
Cruz
เดี๋ยวว่า19
with everything they do and
เอายาก
the
จัง
real
วะตัว
way to
นี้
try to do it. It's going to re-wrap around through green.
ทำไมเข้าสู่ลูกการเงินแล้วไง
It seems like for now they're not
Uh.
bringing this at all. Forsaken's in the open.
enemy remaining.
เฮ้ย
Brings it to a 1v1.
เอา
เฮ้ย
ไปวันวีวันเฉยเลย
เฮ้ย
Might have been a caster blessing as he drops down into it, but it's right into the crosshair of Patman, who will be able to bail him out with a 3K of his own. PRX closing the gap now, just the one round.
ซื้อมันจะซื้อได้แค่เกาะเล็กอะปัญหาแล้วมันจะ
Such
Then
a
la
crazy
pa.
back and forth. Both
Oi.
teams really
เขาว่ากันนี่เฟิร์ส
doing a
ช็อต
great
เว้ย
job of
อ๋อเหรอ
pressuring each other in different spots, but Patman
ก็
the
ต่อไปไม่
difference
ต้องซื้อ
maker
เกาะแล้ว
again.
มั้ง
ว่ากันนี่
Those
เฟิร์
two
สได้
kills he finds
เออ
on the
ซื้อ
lurks
แรน
and
ดอลเลย
mid.
นะกระบอกเดียวพอ
หรือเขายิงกันแต่หัวไง
ประกันที่เม็ดเดียว
เออ
Up in that nest.
Nice.
เปิดเมตาใหม่ปะล่ะ
ออ
โปรเตอร์เกาะ
Just
25
so good with
อันนี้เกาะ
what
ศูนย์
เกาะศูนย์
in particular
Randall
Patman is
Tuta.
doing.
ใช่
They're gonna have a pit off the rip. Talon here on a weaker
โดน
buy.
สเปกเตอร์
Cruz
ลู
with
ด
a
ตายหมด
judge, expecting PRX to challenge this.
โดนช็อตตี้ยังตายเลยกูว่าใก
So
ล้
far, just fishing. Not committing anything to that just yet.
GPT แบบนี้ว่าไงนะ GPT อ่ะ
PRX boys to
Spike drop.
kind of lean into that tendency they have to sort of overcommit.
Oh, that does get a hit on the Jip boys.
ๆเดี๋ยวนี้ต้องดูนี่เหรอผ่าน ChatGPT เหรอ
เขาในช่องเขาถาม Chat GPT อะนะ
โอ้โห
But
Chat GPT บอก 13.9
fully on the B side.
โอเค
they were setting
หมาย
up
ถึง
for
แค่
a trap.
13
ก็ถ้าตอนนี้13ก็ต้องเป็นทารอน13
Disrespect
เลย
their ultimate.
เออ
ใคร13 เอาแต่เป็นเป๊ปป่ะ
PRX did not.
อ้าวนี่ไม่ตรงเลย
Well,
Get out of my
that's a good start to the round.
Well, it certainly is. Don't have to worry about those pesky flanks anymore. Knives around the back. Something should have had the spot out there on the thigh, especially as shots were rung out. Defi holding close. Approach around the back here from Cruz. Shallow recon here to be ignored. The outlaw
Oh.
collects one. Swaps back to the knives. Lockdown now in play. Primi able to find Defi. Takes his head off there with the sheriff, and this is forcing them back
Wow.
over here
Oh,
towards
wow,
Cruz's
dai.
position. Is there
Ui.
around the corner with the judge, ready and waiting.
เอาโดนวอลกู้ครับ
Tap of the diffuse, the quick
จบเลย
peek,
ฮะ
quick
จบ
kills
เลย
time.
ออโต้วินเลยครับ
Takes
วอลแน
down
วตั้ง
two, and Talon once again keep themselves separated.
11-9
2 rounds away from sending us to Lotus.
Man, just some
Lotus
good
is
things
13-9
mid-round
jริงๆ
here for Talon.
อืม
Finding, you have got to be
เป็
kidding
น
me.
ไปได้
He drops down, gets
That's-
lit up to 22, and still finds the kill.
That is unreal.
One enemy.
But they do some really nice things in the mid part of this round. They set up for that lockdown well. They've got Cruz position with the judge. All those things put together just end up snowballing that round. It's really that kill in mid. Big time. Big time there.
Scanning ahead.
Not the
yeah,
analyst,
yeah.
but you know, a good play. We can't have him, you know, feeling like we're giving him any credit.
That's very true.
Here.
Spreading the map again earlier. PRX.
Cover going out.
Have an alarm bot kind of in the anticipated position. Cleared.
Blocking sight.
Looking for a response, but Talon's being really slow to push up mid. Jing. Jing's tucked
Playing
in.
this patiently. Oh, there's the peek, and there's an instant kill. Ty loses his head.
ที่สัมผัสเหรอ
Spot on to Kahlua.
มีความรู้สึกว่าเหมือนจะ
Reposition.
มา
Spike for now, still gonna be over. Back yellow being escorted forward now. As they want to fight their way over towards Snowman.
โอ้โห
Cruz is there to try to hold the line for a little
Ui,
bit more.
เอาอ่ะ
Finds himself a second. Spike now gonna be dropped. Suddenly it's a 2v1 with Primi on the other side.
แล้วเกิดขึ้นได้ครับ ถ้าท่านยังอยู่
Potentially worrisome situation here as he still has a
ท่านจัด
full
ให้หน่อย
kit,
ท่าน
the wall available as well.
เพื่อดูที่เขาสัมภาษณ์
Oh,
ทุก
อื
ทีม
มและท่านรู้ตำแหน่งหนึ่งคน
Jing. He's
Yang
facing
เลยครับ
away.
โอ้โห
Primi,
ยิ้มหวาน
he's
รู้ตำแหน่ง
playing
สอง
quiet.
คน
Enemy
Finds the
remaining.
first.
โอ้ย
Gets
นี่
the
ไง
blow.
บอกแล้วรู้ตำแหน่งสองคนเลย
โอ้โห
You cannot give this guy
Hai
those
lũ tấm nền.
opportunities.
ทามมิ่งมันแบบมันเห็นแขนพอดีไง
The patience,
One,
the
จี๊ยบเลย
rebel
ครับ
clutch, and map point.
เจอกันแบบ3เลย
Unbelievable scenes here
ปรบ
from
มือให้ครับ
Premi.
นิ่งมาก
เดิน
What
แบ
a
บ3
treat
เลย
it
แบบ
is
นี้
to watch him play. This is so good. That's a nice start, but
It's another 4v5.
yeah, it is. I mean, I feel like first kills are like PRX's kryptonite. Like they were so good on the defender side of getting them. This is nasty stuff from Premi. Man,
ทำไมจับมาจอพิมมี่ทีไรชุบไม่เต็มทุกทีเลยวะ
already. A lot of players still haven't gotten it.
Yep.
That have been here in all 3
Yeah,
years
same
of
way,
Pacific.
I think Jing recently got his 10th clutch.
Yeah.
รู้สึกชุบบ่อยจัดอะ
เฮ้ยกู
Find Cruz.
กูเสียเร็วจัง
Not even that much damage.
ชิปหายแล้วเสียม่านด้วยไง
Does lose out on his armor, but PRX now needing 3 in a row to try to take this into OT. It's another first kill, but this time
โอ้
อ้าว
down in the pond.
Yeah,
Ship boys
Lao,
and
ไม่ใช่ของ
Kelly will
เรา
both
อะ
get
เป็นเรื่องเลย
taken
นะ
out of
เสีย
the
เหล่านี้
equation here.
เย้ยมันต้องจบราวนี้อะไม่งั้นมันตีไม่ตายแล้วเนี่ย
Save. You just gotta save.
And given the operator, and Premi could try to go for
But
a
the
bit of
Lao Naki
damage.
Mia
You know that the
okay.
economy is going to be pretty weak, but he'll be the
Okay,
next
okay,
one to go
okay.
down. So there you
เก็บออ
go.
ฟไว้เก็บ
It's
ออฟ
okay
ไว้
to lose him. Gives him his ult. He has plenty
ก
of
ระบอก
money.
นี้สำคัญ
This op
สำคัญ
has
เล
to
ย
survive.
คือเสียไปที่การเงินพังเลยนะ
เพื่อนซื้อได้หมดเลย
It's
นี่
gonna
น่า
be tough.
สไน
PRX
ด์
knows
เล่
it.
น
They've got all 5 up. There's still a
เอ้
fair
ย
amount of time before
อยา
that
กรู้
spike
อยาก
goes
เห็นอีก
off.
ยังไงดีอยากรู้อยากเห็น
Take
จะ
it
โด
out
น
of
เอา
his
เนี่ย
hands.
no.
Turning away, Patman getting
ไม่น่า
ever
รอดว่ะ
closer. The
ไม่น่า
turn
รอด
back, the swing,
นี่ไง
and that is going to be the kill.
สำคัญกระบอกนี้เซฟไว้ไม่ได้นะ
Nothing retained. The operator going to be lost. Premi maybe
ไม่
able
มี
to
แล้วไม่มี
afford
มีด
one,
ด้วย
go down to
ตัวเองจน
a little bit of weaker armor for him, but
Thing
it
ya.
seems like the call might just be to go for rifles instead.
อันนี้ไปเล่นหน้าม่านเนี่ยกาลักไก่
This is just
อืม
PRX
Jing
gotta be
rắp khop
right
rồi.
place, right time for these opening kills.
เสียเร็วไปหน่อย
Just really good reads in terms of the individual positioning. A little bit of a sigh there from Patman, feeling the weight on his shoulders. Having some brilliant rounds. Some rounds where Talon has been able to get the read onto him.
There's
Quick
a glass
TP.
cannon stinger for Cruz.
Yeah. Just going for it.
Well, if he can close out the map and send us the third
Hey,
off that.
he's been feeling it. Watch him get like a 2K with it.
Oh,
Time to leave.
yeah, Jing
Mm.
quickly needing to evacuate. And slot back in with the rest of the
แต่
team.
เขาไหลเขาเยลโล่แล้วไง
Talon just, they're gonna know they're gonna have to play for retake though. There's no real way to stop this, I wouldn't think.
Devi has a lockdown, and off that plant, Forsaken has a Hunter's Fury. Things
Well,
are
we
about to
locked
get
down
very
Hunter
scrappy
fully.
indeed. Patman holding close, but the
Oh,
first
โอ้
five
โห
in
เอาเป็น
second.
สองก่อนเลย
นึกว่าแบบจะ
Rescue
ไม่ได้แล้ว
comes
นะ
in, Premi would have to rewrap. He's
Mấy
gonna
cái
go all the way
lẹ.
around the back just to try to
Mấy
bring
cặp
one
ở
of his
đây.
players back
เอา
into
เป็น
the
สอง
fold.
แบบนี้แล้วดูอันตีเป็นเล็กถืออยู่ดิ
So instead, looks like he's just gonna try to play this one out
เอก็โค้
forward.
ดแผ่นน่ะ
Gets spotted on the drop. Something trying to hold here at yellow. Slow orb's gonna be exchanged.
Ôi.
Premi
Ủa,
dead.
yạc lời.
Ty gone. And it seems like the ult is
Ồ,
gonna be held
là
on to
trồn
here
đấy.
for
เรา
one
ไม่ได้
last
ใช้อัน
ditch
ตี
effort
ด้วย
to try to
ลุย
go
สุด
for
ท้าย
an
ดิ
OT.
บอยพิษล็อกดาวน์อัลเตอร์บูลี่
Because they don't commit anything, PRX
Đang
don't
khốp
have to
อยู่
commit
เลย
it
อะ
either.
Oh boy.
หน้าตานี้
Devi's
ซื้อได้
gonna
ไม่
be
เต็มด้วย
very
เลย
scrappy. Saw a judge, 2 guardians.
จะได้ว่ะนี่น่าเอาไปหน้าหิ้วไปเลยนะหิ้วไปเลยนี่ภาพเปลี่ยน
That's
เลยนะ
not an easy position to be in after missing that first one. Then they've just got these crossfires around yellow set up nicely.
Let's go, boys. Nice play.
And just Talon scrambling to try to push forward. So Talon finally going to take their first time out at the last possible round.
Yeah.
อันติเขาครบกว่าด้วย
You know what? Next time I see Frost, I'm going to ask him about his theory on timeouts. They've been a little weird.
I'm sure he will have some very thorough,
I'm sure.
long-winded.
But I can't understand it, which is, you know, the thing is with Frost is once he explains stuff to me, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You're right. I get what you're putting down now. But a lot of times I don't. Not initially. Eventually it makes sense. It truly does. He has an interesting mind.
Well, we'll see if this is going to be
มัน
enough
มี
to
อันดับพอร์ตเหลือเยอะสุดใน
over in
VCT
the
ครับ
Lotus.
ไม่น่ามีคน
Or
นับ
if
นะอันนี้
PRX can continue to claw this back
Need
into
it.
OT.
น้องบอกว่าฟอร์ตนี่ติดอันดับพอร์ตเหลือเยอะสุดใน VCT ยัง
Well,
Scanning ahead.
stranger things. I mean, so many good alts here. You do have at least. Okay, that
Oh.
hurts.
โอ้แล้ว
Well,
ตัว
you
แรก
at
โดน
least
ก่อน
have
เลย
the opportunity to
why
deal with the lockdown.
เป็น
มาแล้ว
เรื่อง
Perez, but
Yep.
เป็นเรื่องนะ
for it from
กลิ่น
here.
โอที
Put up the wall and go
ชุ
for
บ
it.
ไม่ได้ด้วยนะ
Gonna be sent.
ไล่กลับไปใหม่อะ
Going wide.
โอ้โหไล่ไปแต่เขา
เฮ้ย
ดูดินี่ไงเราจะบอกเลยไล่
โอ้
ไป
โห
เขามีล็อกดาวน์ไง
But he's got the wrong weapon
แล้
for
วไป
the
โดนกูก็โดนดิ
เป็นเรื่องจริงว่ะ
โอ้
As
จะบอกเลยไล่ไปแต่เขามีล็อกดาวน์มาจังหวะสอง
cannot. Jit Boys is detained. Ladies and gentlemen,
เรียบร้อยโอ้
welcome to
ที
APAC.
โอ้ไม่ล่า
And
ด้วย
welcome to
แต่
overtime.
ทันที่รู้ว่าติดนั่นแหละ
If Jit Boys clutches this, I don't know what I'll do, but it would have been drastic.
I think I would have just
โอ้
dumped my
ที
bottle of water all over myself just to
Overtime.
wake up.
Sure.
12มันหนาวแล้วก็
Well,
12
That
ก้า
fever dream that that round would have been, is what I mean.
I mean,
That was what is going on in this round? You're lurking with a judge.
Seth
You're lurking with a judge, my man.
hiding behind a
เอา
barrel.
จัดผิดตรงไหนอะจัดก็เลิกได้โถ
Just
ลูก
popped
พี่
before the lockdown's even used.
ก็ทางมันสะดวกมันก็ต้องเดินปะวะ
Yeah. It was a bit out of time. It was told out of sequence. It's like Memento or Pulp Fiction of a round, except
Yeah.
we do
ใจมัน
follow
ไป
a
แล้วใน
clear
ปืนมันไม่ได้
trajectory.
อะทำ
อยู่
ไง
ที่อยู่ที่ใจ
Yeah,
อะ
unfortunately, time
ไม่
is
เหมือนอารมณ์ไป
linear
ขับรถอะอยู่ที่หลังพว
in
งมาลัยอะ
Valorant.
เออ
Well, into OT we go. Back over onto the defense here is PRX.
โอ้ถ้ามันจบที่โอเวอร์ไทม์จะเป็นยังไงวันนี้ทารอน
Time is always
แต่ว่า
linear,
ได้สู้อยู่
just relative to where you are.
อย่าโดนตัวแรกฟรีเร็วอะ
And,
ถ้าโดนเร็ว
relative
รู้สึ
to
ก
that
ล้มทุก
round,
รอบ
I don't
เล
know
ย
where I am.
ดูเปเปอร์เล็กตั้งเป้าเบลดิ
Nor do I.
เออโอ้โห
ดูดิ โอ้โห
คอร์สซ้าย2ขวา2แล้ว
ไปตรงไหนก็โดนดับเบิลดาเมจฮะ
Player stack continuing to try to scale. Jerome the
อยู่ที่
chase
จิต
forward.
อะ จิตต้องป่วนอะ
อุ๊ยจิตรู้แล้ว
Something as well.
Maybe
pitching
Pimmy-
in. Might have been a gun barrel
Pimmy
spotted.
Lula.
Either way, Patman going to be
สวย
taking
อุ้ย
เออ
doing well to hold the line. Divine does find a
Oh,
lurk.
I think
Jit
Dawn
Boys
แต่ตรง
dead.
ด้านหน้านี้ได้
Expect the second layer though.
อุ้ย
สวย
Jing doesn't expect Tai to just continue to swing. He's going to
Don't
run forward. They
be.
keep trying to push this guy. He's too damn good.
Switching sides.
After the first one, I'd have been run for the hills.
That's what they were doing. That's my assumption here is that a lot of the conditioning they set up on their defender side previously was
Who?
they'd get those hits and then they'd back off. And this time they just kept doubling down on it. It is a gambler's fallacy of a run.
They're playing a wave survival game.
Yeah,
Just Talon's playing killing floor out here.
yeah, and
PRX are just the Zeds running at him.
Talon's playing, they are billions. PRX are the billions.
Here.
I have the
Well, that point,
Shock dart.
again in hand, shock dart, not going where you wanted it to. Something about this map in Silvas.
I've just learned to live with it. I just sometimes, like, in my mind think, surely they did that on purpose. Surely.
Enemy mark.
You know, there might have been a thing there.
On spawn
Yeah.
for one, but doesn't see far enough forward. Now you know the Premi's
อุ้ย
there.
อุ้ย
Quickly backing away as Nano tries to
คือ
dissuade
ส
the
โล
sail
ว์อันเดียวคือ
forward.
เบรกทุกอย่างอะ
PRX again, looking
Wait,
like
ง่าย
they're
เลย
in
เสก
their heads.
เอ
เก่ง
อ
มันเก่งด่านเนี้ยถ้าอยู่ถูกที่อะ
เอาแล้วไง
Push forward here into mid.
So they're,
Damage found, but
เฮ้ย
having to back
ยิม
away.
มี่
so they're waiting for it. They're trying to get Pat set up.
มีคน cover ให้อยู่
They're just gonna have to force the issue.
Yeah,
Time's starting to tick.
เอาไปแงะเอล
Have
โบ
a
แท
chance
น
to rotate if they want.
โคตรคิว
อื้อหือ
อุ้ย
Finds one, finds two. Jit Boy's still here, but eliminates
ไม่ได้
King
ว่ะ
quickly will
ไป
get
กัน
dealt
ต่อ
with.
ปาฏิหาริย์หรือเปล่าครับ
Not done quite just yet.
คิรัว
Spike planted. Last
อุ้ย
Keen to hit something, but cannot.
นี่
Die with the
ของ
glass
จริงเดี๋ยว
cannon.
ประวัติเลย
It's going to get caught out into the open as something has another big round. 13 to
สาม
13.
สาม
We get a reset.
switching
Yeah, I
sides.
mean, it's just a better
Overtime.
execute. Just swinging corners and winning fights. Forsaken there. They know he's in the corner. It had been identified earlier because
ดู
of
ใน
a clear
จอ
banana
ดูใน
that
จอ
Primmy
ที่
was in
พิม
that
มี่โดน
corner.
เลยตอนที่
So
เจสันเดิน
Forsaken
เมื่อ
can
กี้
just
ตัวยังไม่หยุดเลยนะเว้ยแต่
He's
เจ
so
สันน่ะ
ready.
หยุดแล้วนะ
Primmy just has to
เมื่อกี้
try to react in time and
ตอน
cannot.
ตอนเขาล็อกเป้าเจสัน
Something
นะ
just
เจสันยังมีจังหวะนั่งด้วย
knocking players over.
แต่จอที่พิมมี่ที่แบบโดนยิงอะโอ้โหแบบแม่งไหลแบบพลึดนอนเลย
It's
เนี่ย
just his job. He's playing great on this map. And here we go again. Forsaken's going to be 2 away from his
Hey.
ultimate after the
เอาอี
gravity
กเหรอ
orb.
เอาอีก
Just push up middle.
Make
for
it.
Talon.
This is
แล้วรอบนี้ตรงกลางคือโบเลยไง
free real estate.
They're
แล้วครู
They're not reading this
ครู
at all.
คิดว่า
There's like
แม่ง
2
เล่นเหมือน
players
เดิม
minimum here.
This could
เฮ้
be
ย
รู้หรือเปล่าว่าตรงกลางโบอะ
แล้วรัดเอแน่นอน
slowly making his way across, and he's got a spot out on the 2. Finds the first, finds the
ไม่
second.
คุยกัน
The
หน่อยเหรอ
counter
ต้อง
attempt
การ
from
มันโบอะ
Forsaken, and now he's just as much at risk. Does manage to find that
เหลือ
kill, but
เชื่อครับ
dead at the
เป
same
เปอร์เล็ก
time. The right of the rope was sprayed out.
Ult is
To
ready.
find it,
Player standing.
Primmy can
คิด
find
ว่าไม่
that
น่าจะ
kill.
โดน
He's
แบบ
gonna
นี้ไง
have a res as
เออ
well, just to go ahead and make
เข้า
this
ใจได้แหละแต่
absolute
คือแบบ
hell for Divide.
Kill my allies.
อันนี้ถือว่าต้องบอกว่าตาวายบางของผิดพลาดว่ะ
ดาวไปมันเป็นรักบีอะ
ควรจะวางอยู่ตรงนี่เลยตรงกลางเลยอะ
ต้องมีอะไรตรงกลาง
ตร
สั
ง
กอย่าง
เศษหัวแล้วก็อารามบอทหน้าบีอะแล้วก็ยืนในไซส์
Little bit
ถ้า
of
เพื่อน
a
จะเล่นอย่างเงี้ยนะ
nice adjustment
Yeah.
from Fluid to find
Wow,
the shot.
default.
Back to map point we go here for Talon.
Switching
ไอ้รัก
sides.
วาง
บีมาก
วา
เกิ
ง
น
วางกลัวแบบ
Well,
กลัวโดนไลน์อัพ
they can get it done this time. Great stuff. Great stuff on the macro read there. Just found an opening.
One enemy.
That's it. That's the round.
Yep.
What do you want? Nobody was watching mid.
Sealed the deal on it.
I don't know what to
ไม่
tell
มี
you.
ใคร
I don't
ไม่
have
มี
anything
ใคร
else to
วอ
say.
ชิง
Make
มิด
a video out of that, TMV.
Yeah. Come on, big time.
Analyze.
I saw your first YouTube video. It was good. Well
แปล
done.
ก
แล้วทีมเก่าเลยนะ
ๆเออ
เลิกแบบไม่มีอะไรเกิดขึ้นนะเลิกสุดแต่ไม่อกี้
Bomb grenade.
กลายเป็นแบบว่าทุกอย่างแม่งเข้าทางหมด
เฮ้ยแล้วจริงบอกว่าเขาอยากเป็นแบบว่าพี่ครูบ้าง
Boys is playing
มา
as
เร็ว
quietly as possible, but
Does he
ไหล
know that
ไปแล้ว
Jing
อะ
is passed?
โอ้โห
I don't think he does.
จะโดนเหมือนกันวะเนี่ย
อุ้ยแล้วมาแบบไอ้นี่ด้วยมาแบบสนิทใจด้วยดูเห็นปะ
ดูดิตรงกลางด้วยตรงสโนว์แมนอีกอะ
มาแบบสนิทใจด้วย
เรียบร้อยเอ้า
Men eventually able to find the kill, and that
กลับ
forces
มา
them
ได้
to
โด
back.
น
Back over, Patman
นี่ไง
again, finding
ปวด
Primmy.
ไปหมด
PRX continuing to
Big Bob
excel
บอกเฮ้ย
here
มันหลุ
on
ดไป
this
แล้วเหรอ
attacking side to get it flawless to tie it up
เอาไป
once
บุก
more.
มาใหม่
Nobody can play defense.
Overtime.
Just a steamroll that round for PRX. Just winning so many
About it.
individual battles, just taking so much free space. I mean, that's been the last couple rounds. Is just one team finds something that's wide open. Patman finding some great lurks. Again, I don't think
One
Jing
enemy
is
Ooh,
striking
you
right as
bulky.
they have to turn to try to fight Patman too. That's just
คุณรู้
so frustrating to play against. Bye. Still laughing. Who
Okay,
called it is my question. Okay,
PRX.
PRX still with the
Well,
early
I'll give it
timeout
on.
trigger.
You say early.
Well, earlier. How about that?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, needing to figure out what's going on this defending side.
I don't know.
A pump of the brakes. Probably a lot of it saying, don't give up mid for free.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's step one. Make sure that's covered. But I'd like to see just more of that sort of passive aggressiveness.
Mhm.
That, I think, were some of the rounds that looked the best for PRX on the defense. So that's kind of what I'd be looking for. Play a little bit more like that, and I think that's going to give you a better chance. But you never know, because these two teams are wild. Okay, yeah, give something to Yop. He can hold the line. He can hold an angle. Just play for
เปลี่ย
your
นแผน
life.
ครับ
Do
รอบ
something.
นี้
Don't go nuts.
เหมือน
Don't need to
ถ้าเราจะเอาเอละอันนี้เอาจริงละ
just hide from the dart.
แล้วมาอยู่วินที่เปเปอร์เล็กไม่มาเว้ย
The flip forward. Off now, very much noted as there's the ping reveal and something has to give up.
เราได้ไซด์ไวเลยครับ
This time, a site not going to be stacked. Given over.
โอ้ยลงตรงกลางกระบอก
เฮ้ย
Primmy.
อุ้ย
อุ้ยนี่ไงกลางกระบ
เจ
อก
สัน
Something finding the shot of the Chit Boys.
สองลูกกลางกระหม่อมคู่เล
This
ย
be the beginning of the end here.
เกิด9 กุมภาครับผม
Five going over the
Hello.
top. Kahlua going to be spotted, sending out a bit of a shallow one there. Something going to be caught, but Forsaken to buy, finding one apiece. Leaving now Thai all on his lonesome find in the first. One's back around elbow. Tap at the defuse. Not being stuck to push forward. The shorty will deliver
ไม่
it.
ควักอาวุธลับ
PRX
มา
the
ไม่ยัง
fact
ซื้อ
that
ไม่
they're
ก็
out
วะ
win here on defense off the back of the timeout.
ทีนี้ไปผมยังมีอีกเหรอ
Match point is
ไม่
now
เป็นคนมัน
theirs.
ซื้อได้เป็นคนมันซื้อได้
Well, now they're starting to have a little bit of fun.
ในสโม
Starting
ก
to
นี่
feel a
แม่ง
little
เก่ง
bit,
จริง
but
นะ
just have to play
ที่สุด
retake the whole way here. Something can't find one initially.
โอ้โห
It's
ดู
good
ดิ
drone
การกระ
early,
บอก
but
2 ลูกอะ
shot starts are
75
perfect from Forsaken.
ทำมานะ
Right on point, and then something able to use that gap that they created quickly in the
นี่ข
stage
นาด
wall
เนิร์ฟ
to
แล้วนะ
find
เนิ
a
ร์ฟแบบว่าให้
second.
แบบต้องระเบิดต้อง
Give
เป๊ะ
them
เท่า
a
นั้นด้วย
huge
นะ
numbers
แล้วแม่ง
advantage,
ลง
and
กลาง
this
กระ
time
บอก
they're able to
คู่เลย
capitalize on it. I got worried here for a moment because
พิ
Jing
ม
was
มี่
trying
คง
to
ไม่คิด
swing
ว่าแบบ
off the back of
มัน
top.
จะเป๊ะ
ใช่
2 ดอก
Missed the timing
นี่คิด
initially,
เหมือนกัน
but
เป็นนี่ก็ไม่คิด
had the shorty
เดินเดียวกัน
in
เปล่า
the
น้องตี
smoke.
หรือแม่คิดว่าอาจจะทำนี่จะแบบเราเร็วกว่านิดนึง
Here
อะ
we
เก็ตป่ะ
go.
อืม
มันวางไปแล้วครึ่งทางอะ
Ching up and over the top. Drop
อาจ
it
จะไม่
back.
เช็คเอโบ
Behind
ว่ะ
pipe is
อ
good.
ย่างเงี้ย
Spotted on the one.
ใช่เปล่า
นี่ไงเห็นปะ
Behind is scale forward.
มันโดนล่อไง
Trying to go for a drone.
Down A.
It's going to be a trade as Cruz. Similarly, going to be dropped something around.
ทิปหายแล้ว
Wrapping
ไปทอน
around elbow corner. Is he able to
Ui.
find one more? And finding
Ui.
Kalu, and now it's a
เอาดี
3v2.
มีแต่พิมมี่เท่านั้นแหละที่ช่วยทารอนไม่ได้ครับดาวนี้อัมสเตอร์ดัมครับ
As he picks up a
ไม่โดน
3K.
เลย
Puts Pretty down. And PRX bring this map
โอ้โห
to its conclusion as well as
สู
the
ง
series.
เลข
16-14, 2-0
But what
fast. And PRX,
ดีขึ้นอยู่นะ
they
ทาร
lock
อน
up first place.
เอสู้อยู่
But it certainly wasn't easy. You know, both these teams having a look at the top spot in their
จี
group
จี
for the
ถือว่า
playoffs. PRX
ถือว่าตึงกว่าได้
secured
คิด
it.
อันนี้ ถ้ารอบเพลย์ออฟ
And
ก็มีทรง
Talon,
อยู่
you know,
นะใคร
there-
เชียร์ทาร
still
อนนะ
smiles on their faces. They know how
ตัด
close
กับ
this
เป็นไปเล็ก
was.
ได้ขนาดนี้
They know how
รอบเพล
close
ย์ออฟ
they
มีลุ้
are
น
to being better than the defending Masters champions. And what a match here. I mean, the first map almost goes to overtime. Then we get overtime in the second one.